And we're live! Hello everyone and welcome back to the dungeon. I'm your host as usual, Dungeon Master Vibe, and we are back today for more... Ow. We're back for more Call of Cthulhu Gateways, case number 2. The SS Clancy.
Oh man, we're going on a boat?
Might be.
Wait, boat? Oh no, Leo, no.
Alright. Alright.
Hey dearie, you wanna go find me fisticuffs with me fishy rights? Boats mean fishing.
Yeah, they do. Alright, so, joining me once again, if you guys wanna, introduce yourselves again and your player characters. Every time. It's every time. No one goes first. No one wants to go first. It's every time.
I know you guys are waiting on me. Why is it me first?
Everyone's waiting on something. Oh, look at my book. You can't really see my book because my DM screen, but I'm taking it out anyways.
Anyways, hi, I'm Kalel. I'm Dragon. I'm here as Lucille Hahn, a dilettante from Massachusetts. She's well known for almost dying every single time we run a campaign.
Name of the game.
Whether it be getting bonked by a baseball bat or getting thrown out a window, you know, she's seen it all.
The door.
She's also a really bad aim with her gun.
It happens. Alright. She asked the types. How's about you go next, Amphi?
Oh, okay. Hello, I'm Amphi. I'm dumb. I'm playing Leo. He doesn't like the Titanic.
Oh shit, yeah, Titanic happened just a couple of years before the events of this.
Oh yeah, I guess it did, huh?
So, like, I can imagine, like, these young kids are like, oh god, what if the boat sinks?
Boats don't always stay on top of the water. That's like the main thing, and they don't even always do it, apparently.
It is funny just, like, watching how Leo and Lucille are just a bunch of idiots, and then there's this old man, like, why am I here?
To uphold the law. I just found out I can pop out the chat box. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make it bigger so it's easier. So that I don't gotta, like, swap screens all the time to see who's typing. What a wonderful knowledge I have learned this day. Oh, also, I guess this will make it easier to see the walls too. Okay. Speaking of which, last but not least, we have Shu today as well, playing Detective Sam F. Codsworth. He's still typing, so I'm sure he has more to say about it. Oh, you see, I did my time in the force. You see, I stepped in the tango with the dirty turtle punches, and I did my raw justice by fishing on the rivers. You see, dearie, these cold Brooklyn streets be cold. Gotta burn fishing lures down to my fingers just to feel things. Why are you burning fishing lures?
He's a fisherman!
But why are you burning them? You need those for the fishing. Noir fishing. Oh, of course. Oh, God. Patty!
Patty!
Oh, I think she left something.
Ow.
Oh, there we go.
Patty! Do it again.
I both love and hate all of you.
Oh, cool down.
Yeah, let me shut out everyone real quick. Well, Patchy's here. I'm gonna go ahead and shout out Patchy too, because Patchy just did a review of their new look, and it's super good. I gave you a compliment, and this is what I get.
Tough love, buddy.
You see, if I can work properly, I gotta take a 6
It
month
breaks.
fishing trip twice a year.
If I leave it off cooldown, you guys break it. You guys break things by leaving it off cooldown.
Listen.
Also, thank you for the hydrate.
We don't break it. We just
that
push it to its limit.
Cooldown.
Yeah, it hydrates on the cooldown because of you guys in D&D specifically. It wasn't until my first one-shot that I had to put that on cooldown.
Oh no, anyway.
You see, in order to work properly, I gotta take a 6-month fishing trip twice a year. Ow.
Wait,
Ow.
hold on.
Patchy found a workaround. Ow. Ow.
It's not on cooldown. Ooh.
Ow.
Ooh, I see.
Oh no, they found they can throw one thing at a time infinitely.
Yeah.
Everyone
Why
has
don't we
enough.
sell
In
your
terms
points
of
like
money, I have no money.
Eventually we'll actually do some Cthulhu nonsense.
Eventually.
It's alright, we
After
just
you
gotta
recover
beat
from
the
your
dungeon
injuries.
master into submission here.
Yeah. You know, you gotta get your licks in before I start dishing them out.
I feel like I can't help but laugh, but I feel a little bit bad because it's just vibe hits start screaming and then bam.
This is great. Is that a whole ass bear?
Yeah, it was. Okay. Allow me to attempt to set the scene. Okay, this guy's even on. Actually, I lost it. There it is. So, it's been a few... Thank you, Patchy. Love you too. So, as we last left off, our investigators were hired to look into the Corbett house, an abandoned residence on the outskirts of... What was it? Yeah, Boston. It was in Boston. The outskirts of Boston.
Little Boston.
In Boston. On the outskirts of Boston. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was not any kind of accent. On the outskirts of Boston. The house was meant to be rented out by the new owner. However, the strange hauntings... Thank you, Patchy. The strange hauntings had left the place unable to be rented, as any would-be tenants left the place screaming. The new owner was scared that there was only a matter of time for someone in a pit, so they put out an ad in the paper. For $25 a piece, they'd be willing to hire some people for the odd job of, well, investigating the place and ensuring everyone nothing was the matter. As it happens, quite a bit was the matter, as the establishment was very much actually haunted by actual ghosts. And a strange undead corpse in the basement. Luckily, with a bit of police pull, courtesy of Detective Sam F. Codsworth, who was currently on vacation in Boston at the time and took on the case, you guys were able to pull together some information about the former residents, the Mr. Colbert. Wait, Colbert? No, Corbett. You're sorry, Mr. Corbett. As it happened, he was part of a rather, well, he's part of some sort of group, but you weren't really able to figure out what. Not only that, it seems just about everything involving him and his death were wrapped up in mystery, everything swept up under the rug, even his death certificate signed off by a rather easily noticed to be fake name by one Dr. Smith. However, upon defeating the strange specter in the basement, we managed to find two peculiar items, an old key and a note detailing how Mr. Corbett had apparently attempted to make strides to free himself of the mortal coil and become something more. a feat that apparently the people he was working alongside at one point had a mutual goal in. Of course, none of that seemed to interest you, so you all took your leave, took your money, and got out of there. Took your interesting findings with you, but with those findings, only amount of time that other interested individuals found you. You all were discovered by one Hutch Blank, or Mr. Blank for sure. He interested you guys in a new job in New York, working for him at his office, investigating similar circumstances, as apparently he too was hot in the case of whatever was going on in the corporate house. With the offer of pay, room, and board, you all made your way to New York, and that's where we find ourselves now. Welcome to the Blank office. It's quaint, and to be frank, considering up until now, Mr. Blank here was the only man operating the place. Rather large establishment, complete with a very spacious front entry, complete with all things you would expect of a reception area, coffee, small kitchen, and the like. Even a small garage that currently fits the singular car owned by Mr. Blank.
We hijacked his car.
Additionally, the main room you're in currently seems to be not only his office, but his living space as well, as you do see curtains separate what looks to be more of a living area, including a bed, bathroom, and all that. Additionally, 3 rooms are all actually contained within this place. Rooms that he offered the 3 of you to use freely. Shu, your character I know actually lives in New York, so I imagine you have a place, but he still offers to allow you to stay here whenever the need arises. He gave you guys quite a bit of time to help yourselves get settled in. You know, it's been about a week or 2 since you first arrived in New York, and in your case, Detective Sam, it's been, I guess, arrived back in New York. And so that's where we find ourselves currently. You guys were called into the office by Mr. Blank, who has well, as usual, quite a sizable stack of papers on his desk. One folder in particular he's looking quite intently on. I'm trying to get crazy. Please, say what's my father's name. Call me Salmon. Salmon. Thank you all for coming. Hope you've been settling in all right. How are you finding the new accommodations?
You know, Boston's quite some distance away, but the city is always the same.
That it is. Say nothing of the darker sides of it that no one else sees. Oh, chill pill, thank you for the follow. Oh, chill pill, my bad. Boston be bonkers, ain't no good fishing spots, ain't no way a man can follow through here. I feel like every time we read Shu's dialogue, we're gonna like use a different made-up accent.
Just give him a Jersey accent, it's fine.
What does a Jersey accent sound like?
Boston be bonkers. Ain't no good fishing spots, ain't no way I make a follow through here. That's heavily accentuated to any actual Jersey folk. I sincerely apologize.
I hereby nominate Cam to read all of Shu's lines for us.
Wait, no, I didn't
New
want to.
Yorkian, you have the rights. And the privilege.
Well, you've been quoting Spider-Man Noir. Oh! I haven't seen that movie in a while. I didn't notice, I'm sorry. Well.
Okay, now we need to get Nick Cage to voice him.
Well, hope you've all been... Well, I'm glad to hear you're settling in alright. Because I've got a case for you. Mercury, detective there, you should be quite familiar with the stomping grounds at the very least. Need you head down to the docks.
Docks? What do you mean the docks? You mean like near water?
That's right.
Oh man, I can't swim.
No, me neither. I sink.
Don't worry, you'll be on a boat.
Like
But
the boats that sink.
Yeah, that.
Well, this one's sitting just fine on the water. As a matter of fact, if anything, that's the weird part. See, the thing is, there's this boat out of the water. The SS Clancy, civilian cargo vessel. It was meant to come into the docks late evening 2 nights ago. Well, it certainly did come to port, but it never reached the dock. It's currently sitting motionless in the water. At all hours of the day, a dense fog forms around the ship, making both the dock workers and law enforcement hesitant to attempt to board the vessel. However, with my connections, and a few new connections made courtesy of a detective friend here, I managed to get leave for our office to go take a look ourselves. Already managed to get us a smaller boat to get you out to the ship. Needless to say, boat just sitting on the waters like that, strange fog. Something strange is afoot. Made stranger still, that none seemed to have any knowledge of what this mysterious vessel was meant to be transporting. Need you get on that ship, find its manifest, and any other clues as to what it was transporting. What has left it dead in the water. Got a feeling it got something to do with what you lot found in Boston. I don't know what, but I can feel it. Call it a hunch.
You want us to go on a ghost ship to hunt for ghosts?
Well, to be fair, we don't know it's ghosts this time. Trust me, there's a lot more
Are we sure it's
than.
not just broken?
Well, broken's one thing. The thing is, it hasn't. The tide hasn't moved it. Fog hasn't cleared. I mean, that's
Is it anchored?
could be. No one can really tell with all the fog around it. No one wants to get it. No one wants to bring a bigger boat near with the fog that dense. That's why I
Does
got you
anyone
guys a
actually touch the
smaller
boat?
boat. That way you can safely get up close and board the thing. Excuse me a moment. I heard a loud sound. Gonna go investigate.
I don't believe ghost. I know, I'm sorry. You think we'll be able to do it? Well past my pension.
Okay, I'm back.
Well,
Wait.
if it's near water, I'll make a withdrawal from the bank. He laughs and nudges the fancy girl, Not saying which bank, though. It's the riverbank. I don't believe ghost was the proper term for the ghastly fellow we shot up.
Yeah, more like You see him like go to one of his many large stack of books and pulls out something that just flips through some pages. Yeah, I think fellows in this line of work lately we've been calling that one vampires or ghouls. I think that one's more along the lines of vampire. Not quite there though. I think he was trying to hit that. Weird stuff.
Conventional trip around and even reject.
Yeah, basically. I think that's more like the layman's term for it. Close of the book. Needless to say, seeing as though this thing's out in the water, any prep you want to make for this job, you're gonna need to make before you get out there. Take whatever time you need. Something ship certainly doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But I figure the sooner the better. And needless to say, as always, I'll be fronting your expenses for the case. So basically, once you guys kind of get on the boat, sort of unless you managed to pull it off. Not a bit of a no turn back situation. So any prep you want to make, it's recommended that you do before you get out there. As well as, basically, if it is within his ability to acquire it for you, Mr. Blank will basically act as the one to acquire any additional materials you think you'll need to handle the job.
I'm gonna need 10 life jackets.
I can certainly get you those. Got a few on the boat already. If you think you need more than that, then I'll send some guys to load them up.
You'd be killing a horse. That's not first-degree murder. In fact, it's not murder at all. In fact, I don't know what it is. Wait,
I don't...
Then what would it be? Wait, Mr. Blank. Can we perhaps have flares? In the event something goes wrong, we fire a flare from a flare gun and you get rescued, right?
I can
You're
certainly...
gonna aim it at the sky, right?
Yeah, I can certainly...
We aim the flare at the sky, not at each other. I know.
Yeah, please.
I've learned the lesson, Leo. Calm down.
Of course. Flares should be no problem at all. As a matter of fact, if anything, probably need to make sure I got some on that boat anyways. Pretty sure that's a requirement. Not too keen on the boating laws, actually. Ought to read up on that. The priest connections are covered. Doesn't matter.
What's the search term for the item lists again?
If you just go to the... What was it? Compendium, and then it was... what was the word? Period. Yeah. Because they were broken up by different time periods, I think. I think it was period, and then it would list the items. Yep. Yeah, period, and then equipment list should pop up.
To fast forward to medical equipment.
You're not detected via a slot machine. You'd slit your own throat for 6 bits plus tax. Just be careful for agreeing to jobs, eh? Who was that one directed at?
Yeah, that's my question. What was the insult pointed at? Because it would have been either of them.
Oh, I forgot to add. Something to you guys' journal. Here we go, the crooked key.
That is absolutely untrue. I don't gamble. I'm a connoisseur of the arts. So you know what they say about gamblers. They're somehow tied up in the mob.
Can confirm, Mr. Blank says.
Am I supposed to read that as detective?
Probably.
Yes, okay. And remember, Glamour Girl, I'll do this on just one condition. You don't make any passes at me while you got me out there. I'm very shy, old.
You may have a list of noir movie quotes open. Alright, so he's going to get for you extra life jackets, flare guns. Any other prep you guys want to do? Any
we good on
research you want to
actual
try
things?
or anything like that?
So the life jackets and the flares are on the boat, correct?
They'll be there.
Mr. Blank, is there anything else you think that we would need in the event of an emergency?
You've all got your weapons if worst comes to worst. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, of course.
What about Leo? Leo doesn't have a weapon.
I have a small gun.
Yeah, he bought a small
Oh,
gun.
right. I forgot.
After
about
you guys got out of the house the first time, everyone, like, got strapped. The guy who was trying to buy the gun from misunderstood what he meant.
You know, I'm
when-
actually surprised that none of the three of them took the angry knife when they were leaving the house last time around.
Huh.
Well, you guys broke the knife, remember?
Oh, right, we
Oh,
broke
yeah.
the knife. I forgot about that.
I smooth talked the knife.
The detective pulls out a flare. You mean like one of these, dearie?
Careful with that detective. Lots of paper in this room. Lots of old research, too. Don't want you burning the place up.
It's not lit. Relax. Wait, Mr. Blank.
Yes?
Do we perhaps have blueprints of the ship? Like a map or something?
Not any of that ship in particular, but there were similar vessels. Let me see what I've got. And he goes to, his office is just, like, lined with shelves and filing cabinets. Like, all of them
Just
just, like,
crap
just,
everywhere.
yes, they are. It's just, like, everything has, like, papers or books stacked on them. Every drawer is, like, overfilling with things. For the most part, he
Detective
usually
knows
seems to
clear with
know.
malicious intent. Oh yeah? What you got in the big mouth catfish from Saudi's rivers?
he looks at you a bit curiously, and then just kind of keeps thumbing through some different drawers.
Oh.
Let's see. Here we go. He pulls out. Saw these nuts on your. Did you just these nuts us?
No!
You
No,
degenerate.
that-
No!
Don't do that, you're gonna swing Ray!
Stop!
Yeah, he takes out, he just grabs some space on his desk and rolls out, this large blueprint. Concerning sort of ship it is, I imagine something along these lines. We're probably looking at including the top deck and 3 decks. I guess technically 4 if you wanna count the what do you call that spot that the driver stands in on a ship? What do you call that?
The driver.
Yeah, that bit.
The wheel.
The helm?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh wait, that's a real thing? I thought that was only in books.
Probably. Never been on a boat myself.
The cabin!
That's the one. Cabin. Anyways, I guess technically 4 decks, you want to count the cabin. There'll be a cabin up top. Big, long deck. Should be an opening at the top, actually. Hatch for the cranes to reach in and grab big cargo containers out of. I imagine the ship should have quite a few of those cargo containers. I mean, it had to be bringing something in here. Otherwise, I'd say other ways down into the hold would probably be around the cabin. I'd say those would be your two best ways deeper into the ship. I don't know, of course, you get lucky and everything you need's up top. But you know,
I'm
prepare
gonna
for the
be very
worst.
truthful here, sir. I don't think we're the lucky bunch. Not in the slightest.
Kevin zoom it.
I'm still, after all, I'm still dealing with some pain from the window incident, to say the least.
Don't I know it? Taking a few falls myself in this line of work. That's pretty much why I gotta hire guys like you now. Not quite fit field work
wait.
nowadays.
So you're telling me that a bed frame has spontaneously launched itself at you and knocked you through a window as well at some point in your career?
Well, nothing that quite that specific, but I have been thrown out windows by other weird things.
Do you care to clarify?
I think you'd rather I didn't.
I'd rather you did.
Now suit yourself. There was this big hulking fella. Could swore he was a boxer or something at first. Till we got close, and then I realized he had more than 2 hands on him. Had like a third one sprouting straight out of his chest.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he came charging at me. I was so stunned, I barely had time to draw my gun. By the time I had it on him, he's already on me, though. I tell you, that middle arm had to be twice as strong as the other two. Crushed the gun, and then he clocked me right across the jaw. I went right out that window.
Yeah, the bed frame sounding really good now.
Yeah. Not actually sure what happened to that fellow. When the rest of my guys got in there, he was already long gone. Weird happenings. That's one thing I can warn you about in this line of work, though. Try your best to be prepared for the unexpected. Just don't try to understand it, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's better when you don't.
I don't quite understand.
Now you're getting it.
Toilet paper. We need toilet paper.
What? What?
Toilet paper.
What would we use it for? It'd just be a waste of money at that point.
You can never have enough toilet paper.
There was some supermarkets that would argue with you.
I would like to formally request toilet paper.
I will grab a couple rolls for you out of the storage room.
Thank you, sir.
And, yeah. Yeah, he heads off, to hit the storage room, and, yeah. But yeah, basically, as I said, you guys are free to do whatever research, additional prep you feel necessary. Whenever you're ready to head to the docks, you just let me know, and I will move us to the next map.
That's complex as dead stick and Senkos.
Is this another These Nuts joke? I'm scared.
I don't know.
I don't
I'm just
know.
reading what you sent me.
Can I have the biggest room?
Oh yeah, one of the rooms is actually bigger. Alright, one thing interesting you guys would have noticed about your rooms is all the rooms have those sort of closets where in the back of the closet, there's like the door
Hola.
that if people on both ends left it unlocked, like you can enter the rooms through those closets.
Why do I feel like Dumb and Dumber have already figured that out at this point? Implying that they've stayed there a while.
Do you want to build a
You're
snowman?
gonna do something in this map real quick to show you how you designed it.
Mom, let's go and play.
I never see you anymore.
Come on, let's do it.
Wait a minute. What's he doing? Shu, are you trying to imply that the office isn't among us? I hate it here.
35.
I just want to have a spooky noir adventure, and this is what I get.
20. Wait, what the fuck?
Here we go.
Yo, my room's bigger. We're just gonna have a conversation here instead of mentally preparing.
You are perfectly welcome to. Oh gosh, he did!
I'm trying to close it. I'm trying to close it.
Wrong X button.
She's dead.
She died.
Don't worry, we're back, she's back.
I guess the other notable feature of the rooms you guys have at this office is they are actually the only rooms you've noticed, other than the hallway, that do not have windows.
Oh. Prison cell. Yummy.
I don't think Lucille would notice it very much because she's born in Boston, so like.
Fair enough. It's information that's not
don't have a lot of
particularly.
windows, especially it's the rear.
Fair enough. It is information that's like easily spotted, so
There's a
anyone who
bathroom.
thinks you wouldn't notice. Yeah. So each of those rooms has its own bathroom.
Huge ass bathroom. I can pace around in it.
Oh my god. I have to call in sick soon, so my arms in a cast. Mom's casting his fishing rod a couple times. Chuckling quietly to no one before he realizes he is alone and his grandchildren cannot visit him. What the fuck?
Detective, no.
Detective, no.
Detective, do you need someone to hold
Cheer
you?
thank you for the sub. uh. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah, if you guys are ready, I'll go ahead and move you to the docks. What, brother? I don't actually have a map of the docks, because I may have forgotten to make a map of the docks. I didn't really anticipate one spending large quantity of time at the docks. It's more like the boat is kind of the next area, so I guess really when you're ready to go to the boat, let me know.
What are we doing?
I don't know. You said to open the door. We were singing the funny little song. There's not really a lot of space for two people in here, is there?
Nope.
Detective, they need an adult.
It's fine. It's just two idiot kids, right? Because I think they're the same age, aren't they?
Yeah. 19, right?
Yeah, 1919.
19.
How did this, like, it is funny, like, looking at this party of investigators. Oh god.
Well,
Oh god.
that's what a help wanted ad with a promise $25 gets you.
Hey, I'm gonna just casually lock this closet door.
Hi.
Shout.
Hi.
Sword.
Uh, what if I lock this one?
Well,
Oh wait, I can't lock it from the inside.
yeah,
I'll lock
yeah,
this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's like the locks would be on like the room side.
Wait.
What if you change at the same time? You just open the door at the same time. It's like, oh, hello.
We just both open the door to change. It's still like, oh,
Fancy seeing you here.
yeah.
Oh yeah, is it literally only now occurred to me that the design of this does mean you also share a closet?
Yeah.
It's only just now occurred to me, but
It's funny because
but you know I'm not
like,
retconning this decision because
These aren't my underwear.
Hey, get those back.
Oops.
there are like other like furnishings in the room, like drawers and cabinets, you know. So it's like not everything has to go in the closet.
I don't know why it's in the closet.
I never wore a wig in my life.
Theo didn't survive the night after that one.
Oh no. Oh no. Should we go on the ship already?
Yeah, maybe I should just.
Probably should.
At this point, we're just forming funny conversations.
It's fucking around in the closet.
Be careful with how you phrase that.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
I'm trapped in the
Sorry.
closet.
Yeah, Leo's coming out of the closet.
Alright, ready.
Oh, darkness.
Darkness, infinity me, all I see, it's a decent old drive to make it to the docks from where you guys were. A bit closer, a bit further into the city, as the office is. Far from the water. Detective, it's familiar stomping grounds for you. You always find yourself... Here in New York, you always find yourself somewhere down by the water. At least, whenever you can spare the time, which you certainly make plenty of time to do it. But there's always something... In the past, there have been plenty of times where you would do some bit of night fishing. But nights like this, something's just not right about it. The dark fog that encompasses the water. Overbearing. All-encompassing. Sort of make out anything, really. The
Any
boat...
of you guys perhaps see anything?
It lets me sneak attack the fish. Yeah. The boat that Mr. Blank provided you, it's you know, it's just a small fishing boat, something that, you know, any old guy could own. Detective might very well own one himself, honestly, or like we did at one time. It's been outfitted with a floodlight that's, you know, kind of helping you cut your way through the fog, but given the danger, you go at a mind-numbingly slow pace through the oppressive fog, cutting your way through the water, the strange still water. In the dark night, it's quite ominous. The vast expanse it brings you. What it smell like? It smell like fish. It smell like fish out here on the docks.
Smell like fish.
It smell like fish.
Nah, it's freedom.
Fishy freedom. For long, you guys come up alongside the SS Clancy.
No.
The smell of
You keep the
pussy is in
forbidden
the
language
air.
out of here.
You? You get out of here with that. I am not reading that one.
Pussy.
For long, you guys managed to find yourselves on the back portion of the ship.
Oh, so you get caviar. No! Alright.
Ooh. Ah, big boy ship.
Oh yeah, it's about the large ship. It was a cargo. It is a cargo vessel.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a bit of a climb to get up here. Luckily enough, there was a ladder on the side of the ship that allowed you to climb up. Though slowly, hesitantly, for sure. The two of you who have not spent time on the water. Well, that's it, Leo. Your guy actually was from the water, right? Or did you change that? Like, you guys from overseas or something, right? I'm trying to remember all the character traits.
12, 45.
I don't remember. She's born in Boston, but I don't know if she can swim. I don't think she has, like... No, not really. She has, like, 10 in Natural World.
So, the top deck of the ship itself is actually devoid of any lights. Like, you can see, like, you know, like the different sort of lights and lanterns up on the top deck, but not a single one is lit. None of them are turned on. And stranger yet, on this massive, massive cargo ship, on the top deck, here in the port of New York, not a soul is seen on the front of this ship. It is deafening quiet. The only sound of your own party, and the sound of the waters hitting against the side of the boat. Yeah, yours pretty. Yeah, I still remember yours. Shoes.
You know, this is quite the lovely venture, but I think it's time to go home. I don't like
yes.
this.
Yes.
Yeah. This is
I
great.
wholeheartedly agree.
Oh god, that means we have to climb back down. I don't like the idea of having to climb back down. What if we fall?
I don't know how to swim.
I don't know. In the cargo ship, where is everybody? Shouldn't there be like dock workers or something? I don't know.
Indeed. The top deck, you notice, it seems to be kept clear of as much clutter as possible. Not a single soul is seen, not even a rat.
Hidden. We just got on the boat.
Yeah. A
Let's
single
just move
large
further
hatch, located here. Mechanically operated from the, presumably from somewhere else on the ship. Like, it seems to be the location that Mr. Blank mentioned would likely lead down deep into the ship, or with a possible alternative entry being in the actual helm itself. At the moment, well, I guess you can't quite see from where you are. I guess from you guys, though, that's about as much information I'll give at the moment.
Detective, can you hold my hand?
You remind me of my grandson.
Not you, Timmy.
No, sir, it's Leo, and I'm scared. Can you hold my hand?
Did you finally come to visit? Oh god, he's going senile.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Burning memories.
I guess he's Timmy now.
Hey, Leo.
Yeah?
If you won't hold your hands, I will.
I have 2 hands.
We go as a trio.
Yep, no spreading the party on this time around. Hand holding in public. Good thing there's no one around.
Public if there's nobody on the ship.
Fair point, there was no one around. Alright. Where do you guys head off to?
Off to the Wizard of Oz. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
I don't know if I want to read that.
Yeah,
one.
I don't know about that one. It's pump the brakes on that one.
My reading comprehension left my body.
Yep. Now I can think of a few words.
Alright, there we go, sorry.
Alright.
I had to grab a sweatshirt, it's very cold in my room right now.
Alright, so where do you guys head off to? You got the entire top deck here, as well as plenty of other places that you've yet to find yet, as you've only just arrived, of course.
Look at that abyss.
I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have our lanterns by chance? We all bought lanterns at the last place.
Yes, you can certainly have brought those with you.
Okay. I feel a little bit better now.
I will go ahead and let you know. You'll probably be quite happy you did.
Anyways, Lucille's gonna be big brain and pull out her lantern. And take a...
Right behind, yeah.
And just kind of creep forwards, because obviously she's very, very unsure of what's going on right now.
Oh, and also I guess to add a bit of why you guys came here at night. Though Mr. Blank was able to use his connections to allow you guys to get on the ship in order to make sure there was no issues with the dock and, you know, the police who has those connections with. He had to make sure that, you know, you guys did so at a time where nobody would notice. So, thus, you had to come at nighttime.
I'd love to hear a joke, sir.
Did the audio just stop?
It did.
That's terrifying.
How about the joke to make you feel better? A fish walks into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you want?" The fish croaks, "Water."
Uh-huh.
Ha 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 ha.
As you out the side of the main cabin here, the cabin stands kind of, you know, up, hoisted up above. As you stand there, you actually notice that there is a singular freight cargo container on the top of the deck currently. As well as appears there is a staircase that leads up and into the cabin here, as well you can see.
So, seeing as I've learned my lesson from last time, how about we stay as a group? No splitting up, or else bad things happen.
Yeah, there's no grass to land on if we get tossed out of a window.
Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm sorry. I was just thinking of it the whole time we were here.
Why do fish always sing off pitch? You can't tune a fish! Soft chuckles as her smoke clusters of burning memories.
Why are the memories burning?
Landing on water's way worse, kiddo. I don't want to think about it. You know what? Why don't we just go check out this?
Do I happen to have a life jacket on, like right now?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put it on, then yeah.
Yeah, I would love to put it on.
Okay. You would now not immediately, you know, go under the water if you fall in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Do we not?
Ever seen a man go splat on the ocean?
So the big.
Taints the water.
Oh god.
Taints the water red.
So the large shipping container here is currently closed and appears to be locked with a large padlock.
Why am I a pyre? I'm a Noihar investigator. Listen, I can't. I have to differentiate the voice with my own voice, so you're gonna be whatever I can make myself sound like. My apologies.
Did we bring the skeleton key?
Yeah, if you guys wanted to bring the crooked key with you.
A rusty and crooked skeleton key with a bit of finesse should open a lock. So a fish walks into a pond. The barkeeper, unable to handle the unknowable form of the aquatic monstrosity before him, falls into his mind, only surviving until his mind completely falls into itself, leaving him hollow and unable to think, left to never know who he is.
I let go of the detective's hand.
I just looked at Discord and he's sending me fish memes.
But yeah, what are you guys doing? Other than saying weird things.
My brain says shoot the lock, but there's gonna be a hole in the boat, so...
Thank you for the resub.
You know...
I mean, yes, but being yes, I've been here for 2 whole smackless months.
Alright.
But celebrate.
So Leo is too scared to shoot the lock.
Hmm.
So Lucille's gonna step back and pull out her own handgun. Detective, I do highly suggest you move.
Get far away. Never have you seen an old man move so fast. Alright, go ahead and roll a firearms check. I'm gonna call it... Oh, handguns, if you have the handgun skills.
There it is. I was trying to find it, that's all.
No.
Failure! Should be
There's a hole in the boat.
Just a regular failure. So you just...
Punch
So you
the hole
pull
in
that
the
gun,
thing.
you shoot, and as you do is just like... You hear it hit and whiz by as it impacts the lock. The lock shakes, you know, as it is hit by the bullet. The bullet, you know, bending and denting itself against it. But that hefty lock has stayed put. But that and the sound of that gunshot just echoes across the boat and across the water.
My tiny baby ears.
All right, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna shoot it twice.
Whoa.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage for me for the lock.
Damage, so combat. Damage, okay.
Let's see, 22 short automatic, damage 2.
So did I bust it open or not?
I'll say with that you bust the lock. You hit it where the connecting bits actually goes into the larger part. I don't know what the different parts of a lock are called. And it
hit it in the keyhole and blasted it to pieces.
Yeah, you snap and it snaps that. Should be able to just kind of take it apart at this point.
Huh. I did it this time.
Without shooting anyone in the hand. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not that bad of an aim.
It only took
It was just a bad accident, and you know that.
Oh god, he's Right, so the container is currently open now. Or, I mean, unlocked. You haven't opened it yet. Unless you
Alright, detective.
You want to.
I've unlocked it. You can open it.
Do some
Good luck, detective.
Yes, well, now we're down 2 boards and anything on the ship knows we're here.
You say that as if I do not still have an entire box full of bullets. I bought extra.
Alright. So,
I had an extra. So, for context, in case you forgot vibe, I did buy a box of bullets. I did buy ammo at the beginning of the last thing, and she never really reloaded, so.
Right. Sounds good, sounds good. Alright, so, you open up the cargo container, and curiously enough, the container appears to be empty. The floor is covered in, like, just, you know, your general kind of packing type material. You know, there's lots of, like, you know, just kind of stuffed. What have they been using then? Straw? Hay? Something like that? You know, just your usual kind of packing materials just kind of litters the floor. Paper probably.
Lucille, apparently not having learned about what happens when you enter rooms alone, decides to enter the container. Kind of like peek around a little more, you know, kicking around the straw, making sure there's nothing hidden underneath.
Yeah. So you enter in, kind of kick up a bit of straw, and as you step in, something feels odd. It's like, it feels as though like your hair just stands up on end. It's like something on the back of your neck. Could you roll a power check for me?
No, your spidey senses are tingling.
Yeah. Power, where's power?
POW.
Ow. Oh.
Not you, detective.
Oh.
Just Lucia in this case. Yeah, so you feel this odd sensation for a moment as you poke around in the container, but it passes after a few moments. You kind of got this knot in your stomach, but it passes, and everything seems to be fine now.
Yeah, you see anything in there?
Nothing. It's a very strange gut feeling for a second, but it's fine now. Maybe it's just, I don't know. What is the term for it, detective? Like sea legs or something? I might just not have developed my sea legs, so that might be it.
If you want to investigate a bit closer in there, feel free to roll a, what are the skill checks in this game again?
Hold on, let me see.
Let's see. Intelligence. Oh, there we go. Would probably, I imagine, be intelligence-based check, or if you have a particular skill that you think would be applicable. Otherwise, if you have nothing, there is the option to use luck.
You know, I'm just gonna roll luck just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, just go get crazy with it. Try your luck. Extreme success. As you kick around the room, and you just kick up a bit of the packing material, you actually hit something. And as you move it out of the way, you see on the floor there is what looks to be actually like a small bag, like just like one of those kind of like duffel bags that like you would just kind of sling over your shoulder. It was clearly buried under a particular large pile of the packing material, so you, like, from the outside you hadn't even seen it.
All right, so
And stranger still, the edges of it and the area around it almost has this kind of burnt mark on the floor.
oh dear God. So Lucille picks up the bag.
Mhm.
Very gently, mind you. She's trying to touch it as minimally as possible. She's gonna step outside the crate and then just kind of like chuck it onto the deck. She doesn't want to like hold on to that any longer than necessary.
Yeah, as it impacts the deck, it just lands with a little thump. Yeah, just, you know, a little thump, like basically the sound of a large pile of like cloth hitting the ground.
Just I couldn't find anything else in there. It was just a bag. Like everything around it looked like it was burnt or set on fire. So I don't want to touch it. Feel free to touch it, but I do not desire to.
Can I kick it gently?
You may.
I kick it gently.
Alright, so you give it a little kick, and it feels like it is like just kind of stuffed full with something soft.
That would have been my idea to get rid of the packaging. Slap on ye old detective/fishing gloves. Not I. Okay. Listen.
We're doing our best here, Shu.
Leave me alone. I'm trying.
Around the world, around the world.
You gonna open the bag? Inside the bag, it is filled with clothes. Like, you see clothes, a few toiletries. Yeah, there is actually a roll of toilet paper. By all accounts, it looks like someone's like bag for a trip. Like if someone was going on a trip and they were just grabbing everything they needed. That's what this bag looks like. And you ripped sleeves. None of them are like totally like ripped off or anything, but some of the clothes is definitely dingier than others. Like most, you know, it's like.
Now, why was someone keeping their like? It doesn't make sense to me. Why would someone simply be leaving their clothes in it? There's bunks on ships, right? Like, anyone who would have been on here would have been sleeping in, like, their own little cabin or something.
Presumably. It would be. You'd be laying out the clues, looking for any clues as to rank or ship position. Alright, doing so, let you roll just a general intelligence, education, or if you have an applicable skill. I don't know if you have like an actual sort of like investigative detective type skill. Detective. There's a lot of skills in this game. I don't have all of them put to memory yet. And not every character has all of them. Value intelligence. Failure. Laying them out, you really don't find anything particularly striking. I mean, if anything, clothes are just kind of exceptionally ordinary. And that's like... almost what's frustrating about it is the fact that like you can't find anything of note on them.
Okay. So who just dumps their, like, who just dumps their whole briefcase? I mean, suitcase. Who just dumps their whole suitcase in a storage container, burns it, and then leaves? Wait. Hold on a moment. She's gonna go back inside and investigate the burn mark.
Okay.
A little bit further.
Okay.
Because she's got a hunch.
You had a hunch? Hunch brewing.
Well, she's got a hunch and doesn't want to get scared by it. So she's trying to just try to like ease her fears here.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
So you go back in?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, first roll regular power check again.
Couldn't have failed harder.
Before the two of you's very eyes, and Lucille, you feel it long before everyone else sees it. It's just, you get that gut feeling, the feeling of something on your neck, your hair standing up on end, and then as you all watch, there's like a spark of electricity in the air. It's just this bright flash. And... as the flash fades, Lucille is nowhere to be seen, and in her place, in kind of just a clean circle where she was standing, there's now a burn mark. Lucille, if you could now. Well, first off.
At least I still have my lantern.
Oh, wait. Alright, you lose... actually, first, make a sanity roll for me. There you go. So, as you go hurtling through, you don't even know what, as there's just the strange sensation just pulling you through something. It's like you're moving through space. You don't know. First off, you lose 4 sanity.
Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. So I'm down to 53.
Alright. And suddenly, despite the fact it feels as though you're just being pulled through a nothingness, suddenly your foot it feels as though your foot clips something and you fall and hit your face on the ground.
Ow.
As you sit up, you find yourself in a dark corridor.
Oh no, fuck that. Nope.
Within said corridor, it seems like it just stretches on and on and on. doors of all sorts. Like, not even, like, the same kind. It's just, like, you see, like, house doors, ship's doors, new, old. Like, just... If it's a type of door and you can imagine it, it lines this hallway. And just stretches on forever. There's this...
Back rooms.
There's just this thick smell of, like, mildew in the air. And the darkness is oppressive. It's just so oppressive. You hear something moving through the hall. You didn't notice at first because of the darkness, but as it shifts around, you notice it. With every step, its form shifts a bit, and as it does, the countless chains, no, you look at it, it's not chains, keys, hundreds and hundreds of keys just draped over its body, hanging interlinked together like a mat, like as if it's dragging along chains. It opens up one of these doors, exiting out of it and entering into this corridor that you're in. It turns towards you, and what you see is this large, lanky figure. Its arms impossibly long. It looks as though it's wearing an old coat and hat, or you think it is. You swear you can't tell where clothing ends and where body actually begins. As you see this figure before you. Wait, hold on, is it showing?
I'm sorry, I had to step away for a second. What happened?
Wait, were you sister gone for all that?
Okay. I was at the point where no. I'm very sorry. My sister came in and was talking to me, so.
Oh, okay.
I was at the point where I heard the thing rustling around in the hallway.
Okay, so
it was very dark. I couldn't see anything. I could hear it rustling. And it's approaching.
Yeah, as it emerges from a doorway, you see a tall, lanky figure. Its arms impossibly long. It carries what looks to be hundreds upon hundreds of keys, just interlocked together, dragged behind it like a long chain. At first, you think it's a man, as it appears to be wearing a hat and a long coat, but then as it gets closer, you're no longer sure where clothing and body starts and ends, as it all just kind of meshes together in this strange figure you see before you. Oh, you know what? I see why that didn't work. I was pressing the wrong key. You see this figure before you.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Now, Lucille.
As you...
Lucille's clearly terrified, but this time,
Daddy?
rather than screaming, she turns out her lantern and tries to hide.
Alright. You hide.
Right, girl.
The figure... Yeah, you quick shove your lantern and try to hide. And also, as you gaze upon the figure, go ahead and make another sanity check for me. Fair.
Oh god.
So you lose another 4 points of sanity.
4 points. Oh man. Oh wait.
So far, nobody's lost 5 or more in a single situation. So we're still lucky there. 5 or more is more in a single roll is when it gets bad, or at least immediately bad. It's just feels as though it's gazing towards you. You see its long arm just kind of curl upward and just pluck one of those keys off of it.
You lost 5 collectively. You didn't lose 5 in one event. That's what it means.
Yeah. Yeah, in a single event, if you lose 5 or more, like something kind of more immediate bad happens. Its arm just reaches up and grabs the key, and it stretches forward towards one of the doors, going on impossibly long, as it fits the key into one of the locks and turns it. And as the door opens, you feel something pulling you as you are just drug along the floor and launched through the doorway. As you are ejected out of whatever this strange space is.
Uh-oh. Okay. As she's being dragged, then she screams. She'd been trying to keep her, like, she had her mouth covered and everything, just trying to absolutely stay as quiet as possible to hope the thing did not see her. But as soon as that door opens and she starts getting pulled, that's when the shriek can be heard. If it can be heard at all. She holds on to that lantern for dear life, though. She ain't dropping that for shit.
Oh, yeah. Joey, given the stress of the whole event, why don't you just roll me a general strength check to try to keep hold of that thing?
No!
Yeah, you lose that thing in the mysterious corridor.
No, my lantern.
And we will get back to
I'm
you.
gonna be lost in the dark.
We will get back to you in a moment. Leo and Detective. Your friend has just vanished in a flash of light. What do you do?
I grab the bag of clothing and I start tossing them in and see if they go where she went.
Nothing seems to happen to the clothing as you just chuck them in. Do you want to personally say, friend? Okay, your co-worker has just vanished before you.
Detective, what do we do? What do we do?
It's called shared trauma, Detective. Come on.
Can I just put like 1 foot in? Just gently put my foot.
Just like keeping your body out, you just kind of tap the inside with the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that. I mean, the first time you put any body part in here, you do feel kind of a weird staticky-ness on the inside. But other than that, nothing seems to happen to you. This reminds me of when my first child got lost in the supermarket. The super fantastic fish market. Yeah, they were sleeping with fishes that night.
Oh boy. Okay. We follow after her, right?
I attach my key to my rod and cast it into the room to see if it conducts. Oh god.
Yeah, sure.
Oh boy. Let's go, Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin moment. It's not fishing. I feel like I asked this before. Was there a fishing skill? Was that a thing? I feel like nah, okay. You did use that rod last time. Do you remember what we used it for? What if we rolled something for it? I mean, I feel like it'd definitely be a dex check. At the very least. So, dex, and if you have a skill, that sounds applicable. I'm willing to listen to reason. Alright, so you can roll a dex check. Cast that in there. Hard success. So you just yeet that thing in there. And, so as you do... Since it's a hard success, I would say you cast it in, and though you don't feel anything like conducting, as it kind of hits the back wall, you notice a bit of that. Whereas it hits the back wall and kind of falls down, you do notice as it moves some more stuff out of the way, you see a symbol carved into the wall, actually. As is, it becomes uncovered. The symbol you notice looks like... Essentially, it looks as though it was probably drawn with, like, chalk or something similar. It appears to be an archway with a keyhole in the center of it. And in the center of the keyhole, there was an additional line in the top round bit of it that almost gives it kind of that, like, kind of almost like an eyeball type appearance. And that's what you notice in there. Okay. When you say your keys, are you referring to like your house keys or like that key you guys found in the Corbett place? Oh, the weird key. Yeah, just holding that out, you don't feel anything in particular, but it does have a weird sensation in your hand, you know? Almost like it has like a bit of a charge to it. Like now, like basically you holding it out like that, you get that similar kind of staticky feeling on your hand, you know, like the hair is sticking up on end. Yeah. So that's what you get with that.
What?
You'd step boldly into the box. Okay. Are you wanting to see, like, to kind of willingly have this thing take place? Bring reset me. Okay, since you're trying to will it to happen, still gonna say it's a power check, but I will allow you to add a bonus to it. Once permanently. Okay, so with the bonus, as I recall, bonus, you're supposed to replace the number in the... I forget which position. 1 second.
I don't think it matters.
I mean, I guess it would be a failure in either case, but yeah. Yeah, it would be a failure in either case, though. So as you try to will it to happen, you have no such luck. As you just step in, arms outstretched, and
I'm king of the world.
yeah, no, nothing seems to happen.
Can I try?
Hey, you can
I
try.
I'll just step
I
in
hope
with
you
it.
guys know I am still here. I'm just out of commission right now.
True.
So,
Very
that's why
out.
I'm staying quiet.
Go ahead and make that power roll.
Where's... There it is.
Success.
Oh,
you were trying to will it to happen, right? Like you wanted the thing to happen.
yeah.
All right. So suddenly, in a flash, you vanish.
Oh, fuck.
Go ahead and make a sanity check for me.
Ah, fuck.
Failure. You are going to... You lose 1 point of sanity.
Hallelujah.
And you are jettisoned... Where do you end up? And you. And we'll get back to you in a moment. Detective, you are now the only one still on the top deck. Both your co-workers have vanished from sight.
This is what you get.
Ow. Like how much square do you have to simply ink things to? I would also tell you what. Go ahead and at this point in time, go ahead and make a luck roll for me. Or it's success. So suddenly from beneath you, as Lucio, as you are jettisoned out of the strange space, still screaming, your ears immediately pick up the sound, Detective, and you can hear it coming from the deck below you. And Lucia, reveal where you have ended up. Bloop. Maybe. So
Right, is this a window right here?
That was a door. The one behind you is a window.
Right, this is the window. Okay.
Yeah. So looking out the window, you do appear to
He's
still
gonna absolutely
be.
back into the corner of the room.
Yeah, you appear to still be on the ship. You look to be inside a. Just like looks to be where one of the crew quarters, like you said, those should be on a boat. That's where you seem to have ended up, and it is completely devoid of, well, anyone's belongings. Like there was like a cot with no mattress or pillow on it. There was like no people's belongings. Like it looks like this room was not being used. That's what you see around you.
Being absolutely terrified of what she's just seen is quite literally just gonna curl up into a corner and cry.
Alright, so, detective.
Because I can imagine seeing giant squid monster with a suit while being universally transported is pretty traumatic for a 19-year-old.
Oh yeah, honestly it could have ended up much worse. Yeah, detective, you still on the top deck. You have heard her scream from below deck, and Leo's still missing in that. Universal trans. So what do you do? Go downstairs. Alright, options for downstairs. From where you're standing and based on the map you saw, looks like there's a door that you believe would lead downstairs here, as well as within the cabin you believe there should be another way to get downstairs. Kevin, please. Alright, let me move you to the cabin. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. Alright. So, the cabin of the ship. It is completely empty. Just like the top deck, there was no sign of life to be had. A sailor's hat sits neatly placed atop the steering wheel, which has been removed from the helm and now sits against the various controls of the ship. Just kind of on the floor, just kind of rested against it. Like someone just like unscrewed it or moved it, and it's now just resting against basically where it should be attached with a sailor's cap. Just sitting atop it. You take funny hat. First and foremost, yeah, it is a yeah, it's just like a sailor's cap. Yeah, if you wanted to try to repair the steering wheel, I'd say you can make it a. What the sextant looks like? Looks like a sextant. Get mechanical repair. Okay, well, yeah, perfect. Yeah, use that. Failure. Yeah. Yeah, no good. 94 versus a 10. Yeah, as you try to lift it up, immediately your back just kind of pops and you're just like, ah! As you just like seize up for a moment. Upon bending down, you just like seize up and you just kind of grab the counter and just slowly try to inch your way back up to the standing position.
Makes sense. I'm dex build, not strength. Yeah, that'll do it.
A dexterous old man.
Yeah.
Leo's experiencing burning memories.
It's his turn.
Toby sounds.
Toby sounds. some windows around. Trying to figure out the best way to position everything. You know, Amphi. Downstairs time. You just water your way over to the staircase. Just occurred to me the way I position some of these stairs don't actually make sense, but I know what it's supposed to be. Alright, so descending the stairs. You come out. Wait. Oh, wait, no, wait, I see. Ignore that area. I was looking at the long. Oh, okay, well, I guess it doesn't want me re-hide an area. I was looking at the long set of stairs. That's why I thought it didn't make sense, because what I did make sense, but what I did just now doesn't. Alright. Damn it! An Among Us! He's venting! Alright, so coming down the stairs, it is pitch black down here, unless you've lit your lantern, in which case you are going by lantern light. Maybe it's time to get my son to take up the old family rod. Alright, so then you see the mid-deck here. It is...
Are you trying an Among Us in my cell? I just want to cry alone.
The lower deck is where the crew would live. However, just like the top deck, this space is empty, but has a heavy smell of iron and decay on the air. As well as a heavy, as well as a heavy smell of fish.
Not Dick. I don't think this is working.
Yeah, I think I feel enough time has passed. We can reveal where Leo has enough. Leo, as you sit up, ears ringing, head hurting after whatever the heck just happened. You find your shirt. You find yourself in what looks to be the inside of another one of the large storage crates. You are going on the inside. It looks basically identical to the one on the top deck. The floor, it is also empty, save for the floor is covered with that packaging material as well. And it is actually, the floor is actually a bit damp, as it seems water is actually seeped under the door.
Can I check the walls for the symbol from the other room?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. If you don't have like some sort of straight, like investigative type check, just make an intelligence, or considering it is kind of buried under like the the packaging material, I could also probably rationale like a dex check to as you just kind of carefully sift through the materials in here. So I'd say intelligence or dex.
Regular?
Yeah, regular check. Success. Sure enough, you find an identical symbol within this room. Or crate.
That's nice. Is this a door? Oh fuck, that's not. That's my drawing tool. Is this a door?
That is a door. And it seems to be held, and it seems to be shut. Possibly locked from the outside, as a crate of this type would be. You're... Oops.
He's gone. I was trying to...
He's
trapped
dead!
in the back
I was trying to get rid of that.
I'll just...
Okay.
When I find your...
Maybe put
When I
back.
find your player character, I'll drag you back in. There you go.
Thank you. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's locked from the outside.
But yeah, as... At this point, as you all have been had your locations revealed,
Why is my character icon in the bottom of the page, like, beneath the fucking earth? And why can't I move her back?
Huh? On mine, you're right here.
No, I know I'm there. I'm talking about, like, my actual icon.
Oh,
Where it's like, you, Amphi, Shu, and me.
Oh, on mine, you are also in the correct location.
I don't know why mine keeps shifting lower and lower. Odd. Anyways.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, so basically, you've all linked, well, your timelines have kind of linked up at this point, so if someone wants to try something, just let me know, and we'll try to go in order here so everyone can, you know, do things and try to link back up.
Can I do a hippity hop on the floor, just in case it'll trigger the...
You just want to try to, like, you want to try to just wheel it?
Yeah.
As you guys have kind of come to understand that there is a strange presence here, you are allowed to now purposefully wheel it to happen, but to do it purposefully, it will be a hard power check. To just try to, like, make it happen. Hard success. On a hard success, I will also give you the choice to appear in a room you have traveled to this way in before, so in your case at this point, only room 1, that first crate, or alternatively, you can kind of allow it to send you somewhere unknown.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I'll go back to the first room.
Alright. As you bloop, bloop, poof, your head hit. Make a sanity check.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's still weird shit. Failure.
Oh, wait, oops, that was hard.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, regular sanity check. Regular sanity check. Yeah, so we roll that. Success on a regular. There you go. Yeah. You are good.
I'm
and
good. I'm getting used to
since
this.
you did get a hard success on intentionally doing it, on top of getting a regular success on the sanity check, I won't incur any loss of sanity this time around.
Yeah. I'm a teleporter.
Getting strong. And as you ride back there, you do notice the detective is now gone. You're not sure where he could have gone.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm on a boat.
And now your feet wet, too. Now your feet wet from being down there.
My feet wet.
Oh, God, now his feet wet. Alright, detective. Down on the mid-deck. What are you up to?
I'll be right back, too.
Well, with that in mind, maybe now is just a good time to take a bathroom break. You incur D100 loss of sanity for that one, shoot. I don't make the rules. I'll be right back. I returned. No one else back yet? Okay. Just me and your boy. Ding dong.
I returned.
You have returned.
I returned.
We're just waiting for a cow to get back then. I guess while we're waiting, Leo, you are back on the...
I'm back.
Oh, okay, everyone's back now. Okay, yeah, so, Leo, you're back on the top deck. Detective, you are on the bottom of the stairs, the mid deck. And Lucia is in one of these rooms in the corner.
Mom, I'm scared.
Mom, come pick me up.
Mr. Blank, I don't want to be here anymore.
Alright, so, who's doing what?
And I yell out.
Lucille is still absolutely fucking hysterical, sobbing in the corner.
Okay,
She's scared to do anything.
Detective, I'm gonna say you almost definitely hear the echoing of sobbing through the halls. And what'd you say Leo was doing?
Can I yell for the detective because he just magically disappeared?
Yeah, and you hear Leo above you just shouting for you, Detective. You're still on the stairs, so I'd say you probably definitely can hear that from there.
Oh.
But...
I mean, it's coming from
we
both
held
directions,
hands. We had a bonding moment. I reminded you of your grandson.
Alright. So you head back and you do see him from the cabin. You can see him through the window. Standing out over here.
Sobbing. Lost child.
You defy the hands that feed you, pretending to imitate the great man that is my grandson.
I never pretended to be Timmy.
Wait. Was that... Dear God.
He's gone senile.
Mm-hmm.
Burning memories of tomorrow.
Constant dumpster fire in his brain just burns memories constantly.
Yeah, as you see him there, so are you two wanting to meet up in the cabin or meet up down here? Or meet up here?
It calls me up. I'm just gonna skedoodle before my dick turns to a noodle. Where does this lead?
Okay, so that leads into here. That's the interior of the cabin. Then that set of stairs leads to where the detective is.
Ah.
Yeah, and from now on the stairs, you two hear the sound of sobbing echoing through the lower deck here.
Miss Hands a shooting.
Well, to be fair, it's just sobbing echoing throughout the ship. It could be her, but given the circumstances, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't think it's her either.
Oh my god.
For legal reasons, I'm not reading that loud, but I approve. But yeah, anyways, Lucille's being a traumatized little crybaby in one of the rooms. Old man and the other half of the dynamic duo is following, so
Yep.
it's up to you guys now.
Yeah, what do you need to make a move? Do something. Do a thing.
I want to hold the detective's hand again.
Oh my god, that poor dog. Oh, Clydia, nice for you to visit.
It's Leo, sir.
Hush now. Let us go help your friend. The one who fell down and scraped her knee. Yes, wait. Was that what we were here for?
No? Wait. Did Lucille trip and fall?
I mean, you certainly hear the crying voice from down the hall. There's something the matter.
Yeah, she did get flung out of an interdimensional portal and fall and hit her face, so she's...
Yeah.
Okay, but not in the knee, though.
Could be.
She could have fallen and ripped a stocking, it's fine. You know, I'm starting to have a feeling that Detective Sam's dementia's gonna kill him before any of the Eldritch creatures do.
Honestly.
Yep.
So, where do we go?
Well, the sound of the crying's coming from there. You see a hall that continues that way. And since you're kind of down the bottom area, so just go ahead and review the rest of this area. There does appear to be another door over here.
Well, the crying is very...
Yeah, that direction. Very that direction. Funny man, thou. Welcome back, Patrick.
What's that?
Ow.
Oh, is this the bully vibe time?
Seems like it.
Steak. T-bone. Oh, and here you go. Hold on. There you go.
Hydrate.
Psych!
No, don't have him do that.
Funny man, lead the way. I'm not funny, but
Okay, you've got your lantern up, yeah?
yeah.
Alright, so you see up that way. The hall does continue a bit further, but from back here it's just a little too far.
Where the fuck was I sent to earlier? The shit.
Yeah, you weren't. This definitely. The floor is also not covered in water, so you don't think this is where you were. But yeah, you got a hallway here, lined with doors on either side.
I use my ears. Where do I hear her in here?
I would say it definitely just sounds like it's coming from the left side. Well, I guess given the map's orientation, the south side of the map.
Could I check here?
Sure. You pop open that door. Inside, you see a very sparse room. It has a cot, no bedding on it at all. You don't see any people's belongings within the room. And there was just a singular window on the floor in just, one of those small, like, porthole windows.
No bedding.
Nope, no bedding at all. Like the room looks as though like no one would have been staying in it. You would think.
I mean, if Lucille was in it, the bed frame would be upside down by now. So can I just move on swiftly? Let me check this one.
Inside you see a hysterical Lucia and a similar state of a room.
Oh, the room's fine. Just Lucille not.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
just crying. There's no lantern anymore, mind you. She's just been.
Oh
sitting
yeah,
there in the
it's
dark
pitch black.
alone.
Yeah, it was pitch black in that room without a lantern. Yeah, so the room opens up and you're momentarily blinded by a lantern light shining at you.
Don't hurt me.
Are you okay?
Wait, Leo?
Have you been here all this time?
No.
Wi-Fi hasn't been invented yet. Seen how old fool.
No, there was a hallway. It was covered in doors, and there was this thing. It had keys. It opened a door, and then the door. I lost my lantern, and he was here.
You saw someone?
It wasn't a person. It was. Oh god! I just watched Vibes model fucking snap its neck.
Oh, no.
No, it's just your insanity going.
Wait, so it's not a person?
It looks like a person, but it's not a person. Its arms, people's arms don't move like that. It looked like a. I don't know.
Like a person.
As you try to find yourself, try to explain it, it's just the fact of the matter is you simply can't. You just can't find the words to describe what you saw.
And she's hysterical at this point, so she's like stumbling.
Is she still curled up on the ground, or?
I can imagine she still probably is.
I'd offer her a hand up and maybe walk out into the not pitch black room.
She hesitates for a second before wiping tears off her face, and then takes the hand and steps up.
There.
There.
there. Do you want to hold my hand?
Yes.
They are holding hands.
I like how the detective's just standing outside the door menacingly. I just noticed he moved there.
We are going outside where the detective. I also offer my hand.
Wait, I thought I took your hand already.
Not to the detective.
Oh, right.
I, once again, have multiple hands.
Just a second. Okay, hey, can one of you test something for me? Can one of you hit that tab that says Whisper to Keeper and then just roll anything? Okay, and can anyone else see that, what he just rolled?
No, hold on, let me send it to you.
Okay, so none of you can see what each other just rolled there.
Nope.
Good, okay.
Dang, I failed to secretly intimidate the game master.
I failed to secretly be the right size.
What?
How does size work? Where do size rolls
You
come
don't
in?
roll size. Size is like a static number that comes into play for basically like just punching the shit out of each other.
Well, I would also think it comes into play when you're like trying to crawl through something too.
Yeah, it's more just it's just like a static number that kind of depend on like if you can kind of fit into places or kind of who has the advantage in hand-to-hand combat, stuff like that. Okay, so you guys have all managed to meet back up, safe from that spot in the hall. You do see where the hallway kind of goes further down. Hits this wall here, which given the position, you think is probably just more of the chute of that big hatch on the top deck that presumably goes, by the looks of it, deeper into the ship. And that hall seems to continue to the north and south as well. And then there are still all the other rooms lining the hallway you're currently in, and the rooms back the other way.
This ship is fucking huge, man.
Yeah, it's... Where even are we?
Well, I think we went downstairs. You know, closer to the water.
Why would you say that?
I'm sorry,
Why would you say that? I don't... You know
at
we
least
both
your
can't
feet
swim.
aren't wet! At least your feet aren't wet! I was this close
Why are
to
your
drowning.
feet wet?
I don't know! The floor was wet!
Wait, you... What do you mean you're...
The floor was damp. At least.
But where was the floor damp? Why would the... Upstairs?
No, I was put somewhere when I walked into that room that took you to see Jesus.
I didn't
But you
see
weren't
Jesus.
there. Oh, you didn't see Jesus. Well, where you
That
saw
was not
that
Jesus.
that not person,
That was not even human.
the not human then. But you weren't
Sorry,
there.
everybody's trying to make
But
him
the
feel
floor
better.
was there, and it was damp. And I wanted to go back, so I went back. But my feet were still wet.
I wish I could go back.
Do you want to go back?
No, I don't want to go back into the scary hallway. I mean, not even like this scary hallway.
Then let's find a different scary hallway.
Wait, don't leave us. No, wait.
We're holding each other's hands.
Alright, so continuing down the hall, you see it looks like the hall actually continues in splits. And 2.
What
This whole
is damn
junction
repairable?
here.
Right is always right.
Right is always right.
Alright, so you see a door before you.
It's-
You also see a door before you.
We're holding hands. We're playing lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
You start sobbing. Okay, who was the last one to open the door?
That was me. I shot the door.
What if I just... Can I knock on the door?
Knock on the door.
Yes. Just politely knock on the door so whatever evil entities behind there will at least think I'm polite.
That store's getting engaged, the noise counter just made. Yeah, you just give it just a nice little knock. There's no reply on the other side.
Can I check if the door is openable?
Yeah. Grab the door and give it a turn, and yeah, it swings freely.
Okay. Let's open the door. And look inside. I'm terrified. Why do I hear boss music?
I don't.
Alright, so what you see...
Oh.
So what you see actually is a large kitchen. It is it looks completely ransacked. Various cans and boxes are scattered throughout the room. There's a heavy smell of it smells like gas and just like other cooking ware, just like all over the place. And
Hey, can we find like a wine bottle or something in here? Can we like have part 2 to the
Yes.
wine excavate?
Yes, please.
Or some sort of alcoholic beverage, please. These are sailors. Come on, there's something in here.
Why is the rum gone?
Can we both roll
To look for
some sort of...
unsoberant elixir.
Yes.
sure thing.
What is the roll for it? Intelligence? Is this drinkable?
Bean time.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you
Got you.
yeah, so you spot a bit further in the room over here, what looks to be an intact bottle. From this distance, you don't know what, but he's on it. And as you two are over there, you do notice, as you kind of double take behind you, the big ass gash in the wall over here.
Ah.
It
This
looks
is definitely not a trap.
yeah, it looks as though it has just been like ripped open by something, yeah, and it seems to descend into the large shaft that was connected to the big hatch on the top of the ship.
Oh.
Presumably, going, downwards if one was to go in it. Detective, are you just like chilling in the hallway?
I think he is, honestly.
He's burning more memories.
Burning more memories. I think at this point, like, Lucille's, like, looking at the gash in the wall and looking at Leo, and she's like, hey, you want to split the bottle?
Oh, Leo's already trying to open the bottle.
Alright, what's the top of the bottle like? Is it a twist top? Is it like a bottle cap? Or is it like a cork?
Is it a cork?
It is a cork, but it's like the cork's just kind of like stuffed in, part way. So like this was opened before, but there was still liquid in it. So like someone like opened it, had some, then like try to recork it,
Flavor.
Alright, so then we can easily uncork that, right?
Yeah. So as you two try to liven up your spirits a bit, Detective, you hear a noise from over here. You just hear
What kind of sound is that?
you just hear a little thump noise.
Oh no. More clothes.
Gun drawn, and you approach slowly. You notice that this door, standing there, you notice that this door, which was closed previously, is now open. Don't be ordinary, Dame. I've done ordinary. I've gotten bored of dames. Hopefully I won't be bored of you. Knock, knock.
Knockity knock, Samantha.
Tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and make a spot hidden check for me? If you don't have that skill, I think it's, I believe it's an intelligence skill. I think intelligence is just generally like all the search type stuff. Hard success. So just as you're about to go for the door, like it's an open doorway, and like you're about to turn that corner to go give it a little peek in, but your detective senses tingle. And you notice, oh, radioactive! Thank you for the aid. Welcome Raiders to the dungeon. We're in the middle of a Call of Cthulhu game.
Woo, Raiders. Snack time!
Welcome, welcome.
Hey, oh.
Monster raid. How are you doing? Let me do a shout out real quick before we continue here.
I love monster girls.
No, bro, whoa.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is Raid Shadow Legends.
No, not with Shadow Legends.
No.
No. Doing just chatting stream. Welcome. Very happy to see you. Which monsters taste good? You know, I think it's personal flavor issue.
I think I'm gonna have to taste all of them to figure it out.
Okay, well, radio is a radioactive scorpion.
Flavor.
So.
Wait, does that mean if Radia gets turned into a snack that the person who consumes basically turns into Scorpion person? Kind of like Spider-Man?
Scorpion Man. Yeah.
She's already a scorpion person. Is that what happens? Is that what happens if someone was to...
This is an important question.
What's all this? So what's going on here?
What if we
What do we
just,
have?
you know,
What's all
find
this
out?
Yeah, this is called...
Consensually.
Yeah, we're playing Call of Cthulhu. They're coming in investigating a derelict ship out in the water. And our detective here, senile fool he is, has just spotted something.
A door monster. That sounds really stupid, but trust me, he was scary.
But yeah, so, Detective Sam. What you see... you notice out of the corner eye that this door, which was also previously closed, is actually open just a crack. And you see just peering out of the darkness at you, this big beady eye just watching you. Seemingly thinking they've got you fallen for a trap and possibly waiting to spring on you. Oh, you just back off? Just back away slow.
I got a jar of dirt. Why are you playing balloons?
I'm not.
Are you? You didn't invite me?
Alright. Speech all that shit. Oh, also, by the way, for those of you who just entered, Shu is using just the text box here, so if you see a spawn to no one talking, it's most likely we're just reading what he's typing there. Given my position, it's a little hard to see it sometimes.
Ow.
Alright, so, Detective, as you enter into the kitchen, you see your two younger co-workers currently sharing what looks to be a bottle of rum.
Your children.
If you're a craft version of D&D, basically, it is a D100 system as opposed to a D20 system. We do also do D&D quite a bit on the channel here as well. Actually in the middle of working on the next D&D adventure, but called Cthulhu for now, which most everyone here is new at, but we are enjoying it a lot. Flesh Valley Art, thank you for the follow. After reading that name out loud, it raises some questions, but I'll leave it alone. Alright, so yeah, Detective, you to the room. Thank you. Into the room, your buddies are drinking. You didn't answer your D&D question, can't you be a kitten lord?
No.
I don't know what you
Not.
mean by that. So I'm gonna say no, Shu, for the time being, until I am given more information to go off of. I would say that does answer my question about the name, yes, actually. Oh, just clarify. When I say big beady eye, I don't mean like it's literally giant, but like, you know, it's just like a person with a big eye, you know? It's like it's not just ginormous, just very reflective in the dark. Gives it a very large appearance. I guess, to give you a point of reference, being a fisherman yourself, Detective, fish-like, almost.
Fish.
Fish.
No giant eye. What do you mean giant eyes?
Like the eyes are big, or the person is big with average eyes.
As you are standing in the doorway trying to inform your colleagues of the situation, you hear some very quick footsteps behind you start running down the hall before stopping abruptly. You think whoever it is creeping up on you, Detective.
Chug.
Chug, yeah, we're chugging the bottle.
Chug.
I would say very fitting indeed there, Flesh.
Just chug faster.
What you gonna do, Detective?
Wait. He just took our bottle from us. Hold on. You can't just do that.
You sure did. Pours bottle on the floor to do his technique for invisible footprints trick.
That was perfectly good.
Oh man.
Truth be told there, Flesh, I'm actually not too familiar with Lovecraftian monsters. I know the fish people and that's about it, and I've been figuring them out as I go. Alright. So, then Shu. Why would you say that, Shu? You see a figure poke their head around the door. They seem to still think that they've got the jump on you, as they are just kind of creeping down the hall. And here, actually, let me move them. Layer 2 token there.
Ah, lovely. Daddy?
As you see, this figure
Hey,
creeping down the
yo.
hallway.
What the fuck is that thing?
That looks like something kissable.
What?
Just one big old smooch on the mouth, or on the Voldemort nose, I guess.
Yeah,
On the hat. I will definitely be taking that hat as a trophy later.
Chet says that's a sexy gentleman as well. You guys got similar taste.
Yo. Mwah.
So as you now get a good look at this figure, go ahead and make a sanity check for me, the detective. Success. No sanity loss on success for this one. Ow! My man thinks so at me.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, you see him. He does not seem to have realized that you've seen him. He seems to think that he's kind of managed to keep himself hidden. And he appears to be creeping up, just trying to creep up on the door.
Why is the rum gone?
Yeah, you two have not seen this guy yet. You just see the detective just like eyeing the door.
And we are both convinced that he's just senile at this point, so... Or at least Lucille probably is, given the detective's comments earlier in the night.
Hold on, he has spoken. Hi, how are you? Have you met my friend Bullet?
Is his last name Bill?
What's his last name? Bill, God.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Vault 20 has actually got some really good audio for this. He's 5 other friends. Bang bang, you shoot. You shoot. Okay, roll firearms. I think it's just a regular check at this range. It should be, but I can double check my rules. Firearm rules, yeah, I should be fine there. How many shots? If it's a gun, it should be... If it's a handgun, it's based just 1 shot. If you want to fire multiple shots, you can fire up to 2 or 3 shots, but for each additional shot, it's another penalty die. And range is 15 yards. They are on a cargo ship. Yum. So you fire the bullet, and as it hits the side, you hear the figure go, ah! and then just run down the hall, and you lose sight of him.
And there he goes.
Well, at least
Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
So fired, and I missed. So fired again. Bang, and I missed.
And I fired again, and I missed. And I fired again, and I missed.
Well, yeah, two of you just kind of flinch a bit as the gunshot echoes loudly through the kitchen. Yeah.
Can we find another bottle of rum?
Is that really the concern right now?
Can we find another bottle of rum?
Roll a spot hidden if you have the skill. If not, it's just straight intelligence.
Spot hidden. Ah, no, my spot hidden is ass.
As detective says, "Ready up, kiddos! Monsters abound." You do spot another bottle.
Ours. It's ours.
And
Can we drink this one? I want to drink this one.
all three of you hear the a loud sloshing sound from down below where the hole in the wall is after the loud noise there.
Lucille being Lucille is gonna not go near the hole in the wall. She's learned enough. She doesn't go near it. No more of these funky shenanigans.
Okay,
Can I toss an empty bottle down the Wolosi?
Why?
Yeah.
Why of all
Why do
things
you guys
do say?
insist on calling them this? Stop! You cease your actions.
Cease and desist.
Stop. You stop it.
I wanna
Stop it.
throw the empty bottle into the Wolosi.
Fine. Degenerate.
That's me.
I guess just make like a dex check. We'll call it.
Oh, you?
Yeah, you just
Kobe.
toss it and it just kind of goes straight down. It drops a bit, and then you hear a light splash and a crack as it hits the bottom. Ah, thank you for the gifted sub.
Oh,
Oh, I went to Amphi. You got the
Yo.
gifted sub.
sending thanks. Haha.
Alright,
I am yourself now,
and in
vibe.
response to that, you do hear more splashing, much quicker this time from the bottom of this. Like something's moving around down there for sure.
Something going splashy splash. Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Someone's washing their clothes. At the bottom of the ship. Because there's water. Maybe that's where I was.
Oh. Alright. What do you guys do? You've got
Drink the rest of the rum.
well after that.
We're living in the
Drink
mud. Look for more rum and drink more of the rum.
Okay. Detective, you just watch them trying to down as much rum as they can. What are you doing?
Probably letting us at this point.
Alright. You do that.
So Lucille takes another swig of it, and then she decides to creep towards the hole a little bit.
The Wolosi.
You
I
know,
still
liquid
have the
courage, if you
bottle.
will.
I still have the bottle, just in case. I'm putting the
Yeah, if
bottle
anything comes up the
against
hole, we
my
just
mouth,
bash it.
just in case. I'm taking another sip,
Alright.
just in case.
So, the hole is looking down into what looks to be the deepest depths of the ship. It is pitch black. You do have one lantern between the two of you if you wanted to shine that in there, but without it, you can't see anything.
What if we like toss the lantern into the hole?
No, we
have to
only
hop
have
off?
one lantern.
Yeah,
What
thank
if
you.
we like
You have a good night, Flesh.
toss the lantern
No, do not toss the lantern. We only have the one lantern. I lost hold of mine when I was in that place.
And you were in a different hole?
That's not. It was like a hallway.
A hallway.
Right.
Leo, don't you dare fucking toss that lantern.
I mean,
Don't you do it.
don't we have a match or anything?
No.
Not if you
Or
didn't
a
bring any.
lighter?
Not if you didn't bring any.
A piece of paper that we could
People
burn?
would burn up.
Then a bigger piece of paper.
You just shine it down. It's like a flashlight.
We don't have a flare gun though.
We have flares, right?
The detective has flares, and then there was the flare guns that Mr. Blank put on your guys' boat for you. I guess if you left them on the boat, they're still on the boat.
Should I fetch?
We would have to go all the way back up and out and go get them then.
Where's the flare hole? Here's the Walussi. It goes down. Is there another bottle of rum?
Okay, so Lucille's gonna look around. She's gonna look around and she's gonna look for a rag.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
Just for luck. Honestly, in this case, I'm gonna say luck actually, just to see if that particular object just happens to be around. Yeah, you find what looks to be a rag that could certainly serve the purpose.
Alright. So she's gonna steal a rag. Then she's gonna walk over. She's gonna take the bottle of rum from Leo. And she's gonna soak the rag.
Hey.
And she's gonna make a Molotov cocktail.
Hey.
So I need to roll something in order to be able to make that.
Probably.
Damn it.
Say. God, what would I even call that? It's not like a crafting skill you have, I don't guess.
No, I don't think so. I would just imagine, like...
It's alright, just make like a... Just say a dex check. Just kind of, try to get it stuffed in there right, so, Critical success! Oh, yeah, you've never seen such a perfect Molotov. It's going to keep everything in until it's ready to burst. I'm gonna say... This Molotov would do, if it was to be used as like a weapon, it'll do actually, is a Molotov cocktail just like an item, I wonder? Oh, it is! Yeah, you have one Molotov cocktail. Damn, it does a 2d6 plus the burn effect. What does burn do?
Alright, are there things still in the hole moving around?
It's been still. It is currently still.
Alright. Leo,
but also you still can't see it down there either.
I'm sorry, but we need to leave. I don't, if we stay here, we're cornered. We need to leave.
I zoned out.
We need to leave.
We need to leave? What
Hold
happened?
my hand, hold hands, and let's leave.
Okay.
Because there's bad things. But now I have a really
Bad
cool
things?
Molotov.
As you just go through that door, you suddenly come face to face with this guy who had moved to the other side of the hall. And this is your two's first time seeing this guy. Both of you make a sanity check for me. As you two just like both just kind of jump at the side of each other. Both of you make a sanity check upon seeing this figure.
God.
Critical success. You are utterly unfazed and will be able to act first. Leo, you lose. You lose 1 point of sanity again.
Oh, good
As
God.
you see
Oops,
this
my bad. I meant to
monstrous person, as you were completely unfazed, Lucio, you can actually
That's
act
not
first. As you see, he has a knife in his hand, and he looks like he's ready to slash. But you got
She
the
has a
jump
Molotov
here.
in her hand.
Yeah,
She's gonna fucking throw it.
just right there.
Molotov in one hand and
Like,
Leo in the other.
Okay. Firstly, move back one. She's gonna move back a space. and
Yeah,
then
you just kind of you just go back.
Like,
you
just-
you shove Leo back.
shove Leo back and
Skill
throw it in his face.
skill is throw.
I mean, even if it doesn't necessarily hit him, still the burn area damage will probably get him, right?
Let's see.
That's fire. Where's throw?
Functions on a 95. It's with.
You want me to roll throw, right?
Yeah, you got all off the.
Shit.
Okay. So you chuck it. You throw it and it just lands past him right behind him, just shatters on the ground. Detective, you see a Molotov cocktail just explode on the ground right here. Catches fire. The guy is just like, ah! He's just like kind of cowering now. Like, you missed, but it was a very good Molotov if you're a critical success. So it certainly startles him from the very sudden burst of heat. So he is, I'm gonna say he's stunned for a round. Lucio, you've done something. Detective and Leo, you both get a chance to do something before this guy kind of gets his bearings on what's happening right now and starts to act. And I'm going to just
This
draw.
poor guy.
Can I chug the
Just
rest of the
encounters these
rum
two
and
Yeah, fire there.
toss?
And then just immediately gets a fucking Molotov thrown in his face. I kind of feel bad for him.
Can I chug the rest of the rum and toss the bottle at the dude?
If you want to do both, it's gonna be harder. If you want to just chuck it, it would just be regular.
Wait, didn't she take the bottle and make it
Wait,
into
yeah,
a
you
fucking
did,
Molotov?
because she snatched your bottle, made it into a Molotov. You don't have a
Oh,
bottle
fuck.
anymore. The bottle is now
Oh, right, I zoned
the
out.
bottle is now
It's on
over
the
there
floor.
on fire.
Oh, boy. I cannot run past that fire, so... How fast can I run?
What's it say on your character sheet?
Please don't leave me.
9.
9. I think this game. What's this game's point of measurement? I forget. Honestly, since this game has guns, I do have a grid on here. I'm just gonna say basically you can move like in a combat situation 9 squares. Simplify things a bit. We'll save that for now, because this game uses a measurement that I don't think this is set to.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Use the secret Joe store technique
oh, it
of
says
running
squares.
away. Oh, it's meters?
Oh wait, there's squares under it. Like, there's the... Wait, if I go...
Wait, well, hold on. Does it say meters? Because if so, the conversion rate... What's the conversion rate of meters? to
It
feet?
says feet, but it says squares under it too, so that's 2.
Oh.
That's 6, and I have 1 left, so I can land here.
Okay.
Oh, how the fuck? Oh, that's how the fuck. Oh, so I can land there instead.
What are you looking at?
Oh, wait, no, I start here. Here, there, yeah. Ooh. Start. Yeah, I'm a skedaddle here this way. Bye!
Wow.
Wait, what happened to holding hands?
What an asshole.
Are we still holding hands?
Do you want to hold hands?
Yes.
Then we're holding hands.
Honestly, I'll say as the action, you can like pull her along with you.
Okay,
If like
yeah,
she doesn't,
we're
if she's
holding
not
hands,
like
you know.
fighting you to stay there. Well, there is movement on this page, actually. Where'd you find Amphi? Oh wait, I see it now. What? Like combat. Gotcha. Alright, detective, I'll allow you to do something. What are you doing? So you shoot again, and he's just like, ah! He yells at you. Got no work. Okay, so Lucio, did you get dragged along by Leo, or are you still standing there?
Yes, I did. Hold on. I accidentally zoomed out, so I gotta get myself a position. There we go.
Alright, so as you two
Or
run
hand
off, he looks back at the detective and just shot at him. I mean, what check do you have it set to? Do you have it checked to regular? Oh yeah, you have it checked to regular. Oh, also, I think you still have Whisper to DM checked, because I think no one else can see the thing.
Nope.
Alright, so, in his panic, you see him run over here and just like, yeah, he just sees you, he's like, and then he jumps in the hole.
Oh,
Into the hole he goes.
Yeah.
told you we should have tossed the thing in the thing. It would have been still burning by now, and he would have been burning.
I tried.
There's water down there.
Oh,
You already confirmed that.
right. Oops.
He got some stuff on the way down. Hold on.
Where's the other bottle that was stolen from
Didn't the
me
detective
by
take it?
detective?
Yeah.
Do you still have it? Floor? I'm gonna grab it as a weapon. Yes, it's improvised.
Shit. Manages to eat shit on the way down. You hear what definitely sounds like a less than graceful landing as he presumably hits the bottom somewhere.
Splat. Well, bye.
Alright, for now, it seems your bow has left. Now what are you doing?
Kind of gently pull them out into the hallway.
Yeah.
I'm gently holding the bottle. The other one.
Why do you keep having bubbles?
It's
He's had no
empty this
liquid
time.
courage for right now.
Oh yeah, so, just a little checklist of where things stand right now. So far, your main mission here is to find ship manifest and any other information on what the ship was supposed to be delivering, what happened to its crew. So far, you have found the ship crew empty, weird boxes that teleport people, and now a strange fishman on board. You still have not found the
What
ship
is
manifest.
happening?
Yeah, you still have not found the ship manifest, or any other information other than the strange symbol found in said crates. No, I think you were right the first time, Shu. I think you know what you were trying to say. I think Shu stepped away for a moment.
Yeah, he said 1 second.
Do these stairs go up or down?
Which ones?
These.
Do the stairs go up or down?
Those ones go up. Also, there was still, like, you haven't checked over here, and then there was another room here you hadn't checked yet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that one and that one both go up to the top deck. Oh, you're back. Alright. So. Whoever this strange and monstrous figure was that attacked you has now fled to the bottom deck of the ship, along with whatever else you were hearing down there. You still have yet to find the ship manifest or any solid clues as to what's actually going on here, and Strange Fishman probably bringing you more questions than anything else. What is your next move?
Hey.
You're coming with me, don't worry, we're sticking together.
Okay.
Detective. What was that thing?
Wait, that wasn't the not person you saw earlier?
No.
There's another not person in here?
Yeah.
Great. He has friends.
It looked fishy. And this is a man who knows his fish.
Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do right now.
Oh, speedrun. Ah.
Alright. I am admittedly a little bit out of sorts. The rum was good. We're not drinking. Prohibition.
The rum was great.
I just remember that it was prohibition in that era, so we should.
Well, they're on a
not drink
boat, so
here,
they've got,
but
so they
oh
had
well.
booze.
Yeah, smugglers. Anyways, makes my fish seem bad. We should go deeper in the ship. Probably hit grog. That is true.
Ow.
I think. I don't know what we should do.
There's more stuff down the hall that we haven't looked at. I'm just gonna.
Wait, why are you leaving?
Cause you gotta go.
Man's just zoning out and wandering places. I haven't checked this part
They're
yet.
still holding hands. I'm getting dragged a lot and help.
Yeah, so looking over here, you see so a room that appears to have the stairs that leads deeper down, and then there is a door over here as well.
Do you want to go downstairs?
Right where the hole in the wall leads? Sure. Why not, you know?
It's okay, I'll reload my gun. You should also reload your gun.
I did not play it.
Reload your gun.
I did.
Has not used it.
Why? You're my gun?
Alright. So you guys all headed downstairs?
I guess so.
Alright.
Boop, 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 boop.
So, descending down the stairs. The bottom deck. Bottom deck has the heaviest smell of fish and is pitch black. The floor is damp with water and a few large crates remain in this otherwise empty storage room. Directly to the left of the stairs, you see a heavy door, and actually looks like the water is seeping in at a very slow trickle from beneath the doorway. It's not like spewing out; it's just this very slow trickle.
Oh boy.
There's a hole in my boat.
I
Hi, that's me, that's not her. No, that doesn't look... Okay, is this like a natural looking hole, or is this like very clearly should not be your hole?
No, it's not. It's not a hole. It's a door.
Oh.
Like this is a door, and water just very slow trickle of water is seeping from beneath the door.
Oh, right. That would... My gut is telling me not to open that door.
do it.
Hey, detective. Hey, Leo, you want to open the door instead?
I don't want to step into the water.
Your feet are already wet.
But they aren't in water, are they?
I think detective's got me.
Detective pushes past. You do. Ain't got much time left. Can't spend it sitting in front of doors. Alright, so as you twist the handle on the door, it gives the very loud creak noise. It's totally what doors sound like. As the metal grinds together and opens up. As you open it, what you actually see is what looks to be the engine room. The engine room, connected to space. The machinery inside is completely destroyed, having been heavily beaten and damaged by what looks to be a sledgehammer, and partially dismantled by various tools still present in the room. You actually see one of the pipes is currently spewing water, which seems to be the source of the slow trickle. Additionally, there is leaned up against the wall here what looks to be the first you found a crewman. Unfortunately, dead. A dead crewman.
Oh.
Slumped against the wall here.
Okay, is he like, does he look like he could be alive, or is he like dead?
It looks like he was bashed over the head with a heavy object, likely one of these hammers, from the looks of it. And he is clutching something to his chest.
Alright, Lucille's gonna walk up to him, just quickly checking for a pulse.
Uber dead.
I know she's not gonna. Yeah, he's cold to the touch, we know that.
Yeah, very dead. It's been here a while. The body is
But
cold and
now
wet.
You see what he's holding, and now she tries to take it from him as gently as possible because she doesn't really want to mess with the dead body. You know, desecrating a corpse is not a good thing.
Alright. So as you... God, dead among us. So as you pull it away, the fingers kind of fall... The fingers hold it pretty tight, but you manage to pull it away without, you know, being too disrespectful. Best you can manage. And you hold in your hands what looks to be the ship's manifest.
Oh.
What's a manifest?
Basically,
Hey.
the thing that's supposed to say what the ship is carrying, where it came from, where it's supposed to be going.
Hey, isn't this
all
the
the
thing that Mr. Isn't this the funny book that Mr.
As a matter of fact, it is. Also, Detective, while you were still outside the room, could you make another spot hidden check for me?
So now we have the manifest, right?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Shu to make the roll. Critical success. Yeah, he's trying his best, but in this splashy water, you certainly hear old that funny fella creeping trying to creep towards the door again.
Wait, put him back in the first spot around that corner. Where it's black here. Alright. Move him back like 3 spaces. Like right there. Because I want to clip this for a second and just show you what he looks like.
Yeah.
He's just...
He's just peeking.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. No, the fish is French.
No, I was making a meme. But yeah.
I'll put it in the Call of Cthulhu chat.
But yeah, he was creeping up again, and like you see him out the corner of your eye. He hasn't realized you've seen him 100%, but he definitely has.
He's not very sly.
What do you do? Because he is still coming at you, and he definitely is holding a knife.
He wants to go happy stabby time, so I think, Detective, it's time to go shooty time.
Rootin' tootin', ready for shooting.
I mean, he did roll good stealth, but it's just you roll literally as good as physically possible in this game.
Stop leaving me.
With that, I'll definitely be giving you a bonus on whatever roll you decide to take here. Oh no, I hope there's nothing scary down here.
Wait, what do you mean nothing scary?
As he just whips around and just fires into the dark. Just
And he hits too, that's the best part.
Yeah, it hits for 2, but tell you what, since it was a critical success on spotting him, I'll let you take another shot at him if you want.
Pew pew. Ow. Oh no.
So, okay, yeah. You just hit him in the shoulder. He's like, ah! So he stumbles back and falls on his ass in the water. Ah! And as he yells at you, something else yells back as you hear a deep guttural roar from down deeper in here, and you hear the stomping of something splashing through the water. The fish points an ass at you. He's just like, "You should have left. You shouldn't have come here."
Can I hold
Lucille
both your
draws her
hands?
gun at this point.
Okay, I guess not.
Something is splashing through the water. Coming towards you. As emerging from the darkness, you see a most terrible creature.
The fuck is
Oh
that?
my god, it's a Demogorgon. It's the Demoguzzy. Oh, it's a
See this large fish-like creature on two legs, just stomping its way through the water, charging at you. And let me just double check. As you spot this thing, everyone make a sanity check for me. As you spot this thing for the first time. That's failure. That's failure. And a failure. Failures across the board. Yeah, if that first guy was just unsettling and like it was something that you could maybe like a person could rationalize as being like someone with like leprosy or some crazy or something, some crazy disease, you know. This is simply
what the fuck.
It is simply what the fuck. This can't be real. This is not something that can be, and yet here it is. And you all lose. Wow, I keep falling sadly low on the sanity loss. Everyone just loses 1 sanity. And yeah, it's coming at you guys. Everyone.
Hi, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yes. I will. All right, go ahead and you can take a shot. Detective shoots,
oh, no.
You shoot. Both of you shoot, and both of your shots just either miss it in this darkness, or it skids off of its scales, not managing to actually damage the creature.
I'm gonna bandwagon on the shooty.
Yeah, Leo, you just lean over and you take a shot.
Okay,
the same.
I failed.
And it's going to come at its. Okay, so it's going to go now, and it's going to come at you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to charge at. Everyone missed, but. Do it, detective. You shot first, and you shot this guy. It's going to come at you. So it is going to just swing at you with this clawed hand, and I need you. Oh, okay. So I need you to. Well, actually, it's either gonna be straight roll, or you can attempt a maneuver of some kind if you wish. For reference here. Yeah, you can choose to dodge.
Try dodging, please. Don't try and tank
A
it.
hard success. Very nice. So, and then he...
How the fuck is this old man
behind
unable
you.
to lift something very basic, but somehow manages to dodge a fucking turtle?
Yeah, so it swings at you, and you just... hit, you know, you're like ankle deep in the
Slides out of the
water,
way.
and it's just like, it awakens you like you haven't been during this entire mission, as your eyes just light up, and you just like weave under it, dodging out of the way. And I believe... you get to move at all. Okay, so yeah. So that was its move. This guy is just he's gonna stand up, and he's gonna just kind of... He moves forward a bit, but he's kind of like staying behind the big one, just kind of cackling to himself. Oh god. Return of the catfish joke. Sugari. Alright. Alright, so everyone's gone. I'm doing initiative low or looser here, just because this, you know, there's a lot more narrative here. Tell you what, let me put on some fighty shit too.
Alright, who goes first then? Me or Leo?
I will allow you guys to choose if you like.
I'm gonna run dead ass. So you figure out what you're gonna do.
But we can't leave Grandpa.
I'll grab Grandpa.
But if you grab Grandpa, the thing's gonna follow us. So we don't want the thing to follow us. So we gotta kill it.
I have a bottle?
We killed the first big thing!
No, no one has a bottle anymore. The bottles have been gone.
You have your gun!
Oh, right! The gun!
I mean,
right.
running is always a valid option. Everyone can take that option.
I mean, I would love to run.
But yeah, whichever one you wants to take your first turn, take your action.
Alright, you know what?
Lucio, you currently have the manifest, which is essentially your thing you gotta get out here to properly complete this case.
That means I probably should leave. But I don't want to leave Grandpa alone.
It's a fish.
Can I...
Oh god, no! This is his character arc. This is his moment. The fisherman faces his deadliest catch.
Can I charm the fish?
No, I go ahead and tell you 100% cannot charm the fish.
Okay. Can I
Tell my
talk to
grandson
the
T.F.
fish?
Cosworth to take up my mantle. No, we're not leaving you!
What does
Okay,
T
okay.
mean? Oh, Timmy.
If Leo decides to be the
Trout.
good boy he is... if Leo decides to be the good upstanding boy he is, Lucille does not want to leave Sam. But Leo could absolutely drag her with him. Because, realistically, I don't think we can win this fight. This might be it.
Has the detective reloaded yet?
I mean, he fired one shot. He got all the bullets in that gun.
I thought I had a grand something, Timmy. Ha! Alright, Lucille's gonna run.
Alright.
Hey, don't leave me!
You're technically... Listen, we're leaving together. She doesn't want to
Okay.
leave, but we're gonna pretend that you're dragging her out, okay?
Okay.
Fair enough. Character moments. Yeah, as you try to protest, detective just turns, gives you a knowing fisherman's nod, and you
Knowing
flick.
fisherman's nod. Just so you know, there ain't
It's
no
more
fish
dramatic
action.
than it should
Six.
be.
So your full movement gets you to this spot of the stairs, I believe, because you have 9 movement, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Correct.
So then... There's both your movement, then. Detective, it's your go. The creature's point blank. Just gives you this guttural... Yeah. Point blank range does give you a bonus die. Alright, that does not go there. Yeah, so as you shoot at point blank, the bullet just kind of impacts its scale and then just plops into the water and just kind of looks at you. Snarls. Alright, its turn. It's gonna take a swing at you. Lovely. Let thy rod guide me. That was farther us than Evan.
Man.
You gonna choose to attempt to dodge or take another
If
fighting
he
maneuver
somehow
if you want?
survives this, I'll be
Oh my
fucking
God.
amazed.
Oh, I would love that.
If he dies here, I would cry.
What night?
Alright, so you got a failure on that versus his... You got a failure, but your failure was better than his failure. Oh, hold on, what happens at that point? Well, actually, no, I guess...
If they both fail, I think nothing happens.
Oh, yeah, they don't fail, because he was the one initiating it, so, yeah, for sure you win, because he's the one initiating thing, and he failed what he attempted. Like, you can choose to just not dodge if they fail, I think, actually. Actually, if anything, I think I need to have him swing, and then you choose to dodge or not, so... Yeah, so he swings, and like, you don't quite duck as well, but its claws kind of scrape the side of the hole, leaving this big gash, but avoiding striking you. The other foolish fellow was like, "You deal with him. I'll get the young ones. We can't let them get away." And he starts trying to follow you guys up the stairs. It's you two. You hear splashing, then the sound of feet on the metal stairs as you see him charge up the stairs after you.
Alright. Do we want to, like, move up the stairs a little bit further? That way we can all be on the same stairwell. In the event of combat?
That was a straight line. It's a straight line and you got guns. Not too concerned. But yeah, you guys can continue running or try to fight this guy, whichever you prefer.
Atil's gonna try and shoot him.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage!
Did I just kill him?
Oh yeah, he doesn't have armor. Yes, he's like, I'll get him! He's like charging up the stairs. A moment later, you bang! And then you see his body just fly down the stairs.
Oh my God.
A bullet in his skull.
Fuck you.
Oh, that works.
You don't need my gun skills, don't worry about it. Because if you take my gun skills, you'll get shot in the hand. And you're the one firing.
Yeah, dead. Quite dead. By the way, for reference, that guy was what is known as a Deep 1 hybrid. I don't know, just exceptionally unlucky this time around. Leo! Or detective, either one of you.
Are they both dead?
No, just the fish, just that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one hasn't been hurt yet.
You still gotta skedaddle, right? Wait, what, my thing?
Yeah, it's your turn. What are you gonna
Run.
do? Okay, we're still running, I guess.
We're going home, aren't we? 3, 9.
Yeah. And you still pulling Lucy along with you?
With consent.
Yes.
Alright. Detective! Hard success.
Yes.
8 damage. Nice. That's the numbers. Yeah, that time as its claws in there, you just jam the gun like right up in it and you pull the trigger. And there's just this big spurt of blood as it screeches in pain. Pain with this gurgling yell as blood just starts pouring out of the wound. It holds its side, snarling at you. Actually, does it make? No, I don't think it makes those. But be late upon this goes of fish that they would be. Yeah. You just want to take the one shot? Oh wait, actually, I think you declare that beforehand because it's an extra penalty per shot. So yeah, probably just the one there. Hear my call? No, women want me. Fish fear me. It is gonna just flare at you with another claw. You could. It's supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to be you declare how many shots you want to take beforehand, because with the handgun you do up to 3, and for each additional shot it's another penalty die. just take that swing, and he fails. This monster sucks at killing people, apparently.
Don't say that. You'll make him angry.
Yeah, stumbles forward. After taking that shot, it has issues. It's kind of stumbling forward. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of noise down there, guys. You don't know how the fight's going, but you're hearing lots of shots and monster noises. Back to you guys up top. Wait a second. There we go. Right, Amphi?
Whoa, hello? Hello?
Yeah, you.
Oh. Guess what? We're running.
Okay.
Still running. Okay.
We're going home. Oh, wait. 4. That's 4. It comes up to...
That comes up to
here, right?
these stairs.
4. Wait. 4. Here, then. There we go.
Alright.
I really do want to, like, Vibe, can you just do me a favor
Yeah.
and, like, just recite the fish monologue for us, please?
Hold on.
Like, starting back up from, lovely
thy
let thy rod
hands-
God by me.
Oh, lovely. Oh my god.
Wait. Okay, hold on.
We need...
Lovely, let thy rod guide me where thou farthest heaven. They tackle bob in my weave. Let thy wire flex and embrace the flow of the river. Let thy prey be bountiful and let those fish flop and ponder. Let thy hands be laid upon the scales of fish. Let thy hooks sup on vast... Shoot, you make all this shit up? Is this from something? Let any fish who meets my gaze learn the true meaning of fear, for I am the harbinger of death, the bane of creatures subaqueous. My rod is true and unwavering as I cast into the aquatic abyss. A man scorned by his uncaring earth finds solace in the sea, my only friend, and worm upon my hook, wriggling, writhing, struggling to surmount the mortal pointlessness that permeates the barren world. I am alone, I am empty, and yet I fish. Hear my call? No, woman want me. Fish fear me. And it's your turn. This is the most ludicrous thing I could have possibly ever encountered in a game of Call of Cthulhu, and I did not know it would not involve, you know, the DM side of things. Your bonus die, don't forget it. Okay, still not good, but... So you fire! The board strikes shallow. 5 more times on failure. Like I said, you need to declare it ahead of time because it's a penalty die for each additional shot, with a maximum of 3 for a handgun. So basically, when you take that shot, you need to tell me ahead of time how many shots you want to take. Like, just 1 shot, 2 shots, or 3 shots. Now, I will say, since you were rolling with the bonus thing anyways, if you want, then we'll go ahead and use this as a penalty and not a bonus, and we'll say that you have another shot in this case. And the next shot is done with a penalty, though. So in this case, I'll let you do the... Oh, shit. Okay, very important. I need to go confirm which die the penalty bonus die replaces. Hold on. Bonus die, sometimes bonus die, probably die, not tracking smart. In most cases, keeper would boost for each bonus die. One additional tins percentage die alongside the usual pair of percentile die, making it a skill roll. You're now rolling 3 separate dice, one units die and 2 tins die. Okay, so yeah, it replaces the 1 in the tin position. In which case that is a 31, which is unfortunately still a failure. Let me take a look at someone. Weird. Alright, and it swings. Jesus. Swing and a miss. Again.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. This is beyond what I anticipated at this point. We are far beyond what I thought would be happening today, okay? Even intimidated digital fish. Alright, Lucia, Leo, you continue your escape.
Little job.
Fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beast dare me.
That door leads to here.
I am alone on this barren earth.
And the ladder that gets you to your boat was at this corner of the ship.
Oh, here.
Ow. Hi, Patchy. An old man and a
again?
giant fish man are going at it, and just neither one can seem to kill the other.
Where are we running to now?
The ladder.
Right here? I think I've actually intimidated the digital fish.
How far away is this? Oh.
What's your move there, detective? Also, how many shots have you fired? I've been keeping track. The guns do have a reload. 5, I think.
This is your last bullet then.
Yep, you got a last bullet, and then you'll need to take an action to reload. Sweet, is reloading full action? Let's see. This one combat round devoted 2 shells into any handgun, rifle, shotgun. Allow 1 round in exchange a clip. Allow 2 rounds to change a machine gun belt. A round is possible to put 1 round in a chamber and get that shot off with 1 penalty die. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so so yeah, Shu, what are you doing? You got one bullet left in your chamber, I believe. With the type of gun you've got. And you can actually, if you wanted to, load a single bullet and then fire, but with a penalty die. Alternatively, you can spend a whole round to load 2 bullets. Regardless, you have at least 1 bullet left in that thing, I believe.
Bingo.
Hard success.
Oh.
At point blank range.
Oh my god.
You raise that gun.
Tell me it kills it.
You pull that trigger. Screaming your strange fish manifesto at him. And you blow this strange horrid creature's chest through his backside. As it crumples. Defeated. As your final as the final board in your gun echoes throughout the room. Oh my god.
We were not there to see it.
Yeah, you guys just hear one final board echo throughout the ship as you're descending, presumably descending the ladder to the boat.
Here, I'm assuming the boat's down here, right?
Yeah.
You have to draw a line, right?
I think it's enough. 9.
Yeah.
You take out one's Victorian cameras, take a photo of me holding it up for Victorian Tinder.
Wait, it's quiet.
Yeah?
Are you sure we should leave? I don't hear any more shooting.
Suppose to just kind of help move things
could
along,
very
I'm
well
gonna
see that-
go ahead and presume that you start heading back up the stairs, the detective. Had it bested your deadliest catch yet. Give me one of his scales. Sure, you lop off one of the creature's scales, and you head up. As you guys have made it to the boat and are trying to remember how the detective actually started the engine up? As it is like more of an outboard motor type situation.
Wait, in the ship?
No, on the boat. On your boat.
Oh.
That you took to get it. You hear footsteps up above you, approaching the ladder. Patchy attack and disappear into the night.
Wait.
Patchy's the
Wait,
next
hold on.
eldritch monstrosity that you
put-
must face.
Can you put Sam back in the stairway there?
This one? Or down here?
No, up top, because I can imagine these two are looking for the boat and getting ready to leave, and then all of a sudden they hear footsteps and turn around and they see this motherfucker coming out alive.
Oh.
And honestly, literally no worse for wear, too.
So yeah, as soon as Sam steps out, so when the silence kept, it was quiet for a solid second, so she honestly thought he was dead. But I can, imagine Sam coming out, and she just, fucking bursts into tears and goes and hugs the old man. I don't care about movement at this point. She's like, holy shit, you're alive? How? Because I imagine these, she definitely sees him as grandpa. She loves him.
Grandpa.
What will we ever do without Detective Sam S. Codsworth?
F.
The name I carry will be sullied by some lesser fish. You know, Vibe, I think I should just let you keep reading these. Because I keep making him Texan.
The name... No, damn it, I was about to do Texan because you said Texan. The name I carry won't be sullied by some lesser fish. Oh, already caught my grandson. He's a real sweet pie. So,
He's alive!
so, the motley crew of detectives. They're certainly, scared shitless once again. All in all, come out, much better off than they did on the maiden investigation. Hardly a scratch amongst them other than a few bumps and bruises from teleporting through strange outer doorways.
Yeah? Mr. Blank's probably gonna be asking them for a brief. It's like, so, what happened out there? He killed the fish!
Which is essentially what is actually precisely going on. As you safely manage to make your way back to the office. Mr. Blank, Mr. Blank has poured drinks from his private stash, of course, you know. Prohibition and all that. It's like, great work on that ship. It seems you certainly made it out better than you did on that first investigation. Nary not but a few more bumps and bruises on you. Not to mention, even killed one of those strange fish folk. Heard about them before from other people in these circles. Believe I might have seen something similar myself at one point, but hard to say, really. Things get a bit fuzzy at times. In any case, I think you know I came across one but killed the damn thing without taking a scratch. It's impressive work there, Detective. Impressive work. And even more impressive, this manifest. It has exactly, well, not exactly what we need, but certainly interesting. Thing about this manifest, the rest of the cargo is... Please, Detective. Please, Detective was my grandfather's name. Call me Sam. Sure thing, Sam.
Salmon.
In any case, this manifest is something interesting. This cargo, I mean, anyways. First off, the location departure is exceptionally vague. I'm pretty sure this port doesn't even actually exist, and if it did, I doubt it's even in the US. Delivery location is, well, that's where things get interesting. First off, though, the cargo itself. The manifest details a few strange objects, such as raw metals, grinding equipment, and key molds. Other than that, though, the majority of the listed items, well, they aren't items, they're names. People's names. The majority of which seem to be absent of any last names. That or the name itself is just suspiciously common. Such as, well, John, and you're gonna hate to hear this, Smith. Just lots of Smiths.
They really need to work on, like, coming up with better, like, fake names. I'm not gonna lie. Because this Smith family, if they're real, they're awful shady.
Yeah, I'll say. Of course, I suppose they don't exactly expect most people to investigate all this.
Something happened on that boat, and I don't know what happened. They didn't experience it, only me.
Name of the game, this trade usually, but shoot, maybe I've got something written here, just gestures towards his massive pile.
I got taken somewhere.
Where?
I got taken somewhere by something. It was a hallway full of doors. There was a thing with keys. And when I opened the door, I got sucked back out and launched into another part of the ship.
As you explain this, he looks pale. Like, nervous. You see him go through some drawers, shuffling through various papers, and he takes one out. And he shows you... It's just like, you know, it's just some pencil scratch. Just like, basically the general... But all in all, it is the general silhouette of the figure you saw. And it's like, was it something like this?
Yes, it was that. It was exactly that. Because we encountered fish folk, right? The weird thing, but they asked me, it's like, oh, is this the thing you encountered? No, it wasn't him. That's him. The thing on that picture is him.
Suddenly this manifest makes a little more sense. That thing. Well, guys I've worked with before experienced stuff like it. We don't really know if it has a proper name. We just call it the Doorman.
Davy Jones.
On account of, well, the doorways. We don't know...
It makes sense.
We don't know what it wants or what it's doing really, but it opens pathways and gates, doors to places, connecting these things from wherever they're coming from. It connects them here. I don't know why it does it, or if it even has a reason to, but this manifest, it's full of people, raw metals, and equipment for making keys. I think someone might be trying to figure this thing out. Well, don't worry, I'm gonna give you guys plenty of time to...
I don't think it saw... I don't have to worry about it, do I? It didn't see me. I don't think it saw me, at least.
I don't know. To be frank, I don't know if it really cares about anything, really. But what the real issue is if whoever is trying to put this stuff together and find this thing, I'm more worried about them if they find it and find a way to actually get it where they want it. The best thing to do in regards to these strange creatures is when we figure out where they are, what they are, figure out the best way to keep them away. I guess that brings us to the next order of business. Don't worry, I'll be giving you plenty of time to rest before I send you on this next one. I've certainly got plenty to research now that I know what we might be dealing with, but all these people and materials was meant to be going to one place. Quite a ways outside of the city, actually. It was an old medical operation that was meant to be opened up as sort of a special ward for the victims of amnesia and the like, you know, just a nice quiet place for them to recover and get their senses, you know, that sort of thing.
Asylum.
Yeah, essentially, they didn't want to call it that. It didn't ever really take off, or at least I didn't think it did. Because this manifest says all this stuff was meant to be going to there. The way I see it. Our next investigation is going to be taking us to John Doe Medical.
John Doe... You're joking, right?
I wish I was.
At least it isn't John Smith Medical.
That would be worse.
I thought she steps outside.
Have a good night.
Are we still holding hands?
I mean, if he wants to, he can follow and try holding hands again.
Yes.
Oh. Shoes dog was attempting a piss. But yeah, the strange discoveries. Oh, so they discovered that it would seem that whoever that boat belonged to and that stuff was for was likely trying to make contact with whatever that creature Lucia encountered was, the creature they referred to as the Doorman. And they discovered that all that material was meant to go to a shutdown asylum that was initially designed for amnesiac victims, but the place never really took off. And so he has declared that your next investigation was going to be taking place at a location formerly known as John Doe Medical.
And then Shu made a joke, or not Shu, Leo made a joke.
Yeah, you'll be burning memories.
About it being...
It is John
Leo
Smith
made it...
Medical.
And with that, Lucille turned and left. She turned enough.
We're still holding hands.
Alright. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's investigation. How'd you guys enjoy your evening?
It was nice.
You wanna build a snowman?
It was certainly something. I sincerely thought someone was going to die.
So did I.
I was prepared to cry.
I was also prepared to cry. I was like ready for these two to like just hear fucking Codsworth get absolutely
just an absolute legend.
But he walked out.
It's unbelievable.
I might actually commission an art piece of this man just like walking out and these two idiots hugging him.
Sobbing.
Yeah.
It might be. I actually would love to commission art of just these three idiots.
Oh, by the way, so that art piece I showed for the doorman, so that was actually made by a friend of mine who found like this different AI generator thing. He actually made it using an AI generator.
Can we see the picture of the doorman again?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me get it
yes, burning memories. Whoa.
The doorman. Yeah, let me swap screens so chat can see it too. The doorman.
That's so funky. I'm saving this.
Yeah, pretty crazy as far as AI generated shit goes. I can't remember what the one he was using was called. It's not the Dolly one. It's some different one that like you have to actually spend money on.
It's pay to win.
Yeah, it's pay to win. It's pay to win AI generator. Yeah, I found out that as far as creating strange eldritch monstrosities, apparently AI generation is not a bad option. We're of course always for getting a proper, commission orders of things, but not always in the budget, sadly. That said, like I said, I gotta actually pay for that one. The God Blender. As in a creature or an AI generator? AI generator. Okay.
Man, this closet sure is tiny.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't mind it.
Cool.
So yeah, that's the end of this evening's adventure. Next game will be, I will get that put together as soon as I have the next investigation fully done. I've got some of the work on it done. I gotta do like all the maps and all that. I gotta do all the good stuff, So
Fun stuff.
yeah, I gotta get all that fun stuff together. So yep, as usual, just let you guys know when that next one's ready. Hopefully, preferably sooner rather than later.
Get him!
Ow. But yeah, let me see who's online for a raid. Okay. There are lots of people online right now, actually. Okay. Let's see, we've got Kiwi, we've got the Dungeon Lounge, we've got Riker, Alice, Tether, Seepaloo, Xander, Saribad. You know, I haven't visited the Dungeon Lounge in a while, and we did just get done with some tabletop. What are they playing? Yeah, we'll go raid the Dungeon Lounge. That sounds good. Unless one of you guys got a recommendation. Yeah, right. That will do for tonight, though. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you guys for playing.
Yeah.
And I hope everyone has a good night and safe travels. Bye.
Yeah, see you guys around.